Big Mike? Oh, that's actually Stacy. Hey, Stacy.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Yeah, she's getting me in. Sorry.
All right, we'll bring you in. Okay, so Mike's getting set up, so we're gonna get him set in.
Big Mike. Oh, there we go.
Legend.
The
Big
legend. Nope, doesn't have to deal with Kenny Two Gloves anymore.
No more Kenny. Although he's gonna have to
God.
play him twice a year. Watch him look like Warren Moon when he plays us. Oh, Mel Kiper's fired up tonight.
Spewing a bunch of lies. I don't know. I hate the quarterback hype. It's every year.
It's every year.
You don't know which one's gonna pop.
No, it's a dice roll. It's a
Or they
total
could all
coin
suck.
flip.
It's like-
Yeah, they could all be awful. That's
it's
like
a dice roll, but then it goes all
a couple years ago.
It's
Trevor
a
Lawrence
dice roll, but goes
only
into the offensive line too. Like you could be a phenomenal quarterback, but your offensive line could be just absolutely trash, or you just have no players to throw to. Bryce Young, there you go. I mean, you'd be first overall pick, and you're going to the worst team. Got nothing, so you better be.
Yeah, like I don't think Cam Ward's only going to fix the Tennessee Titans at all.
No.
If we get Shador at 21, we've got. There's no reason why the offensive line shouldn't be good. We've drafted high on the offensive line, highly rated, and they've got playmakers at receiver and an average to above average tight end at times. So there's no reason that if we don't find the right quarterback, we shouldn't be able to do things other than Tomlin doesn't let him throw out, inside the numbers or more than 15 yards down the field. Big Mike, the legend. Unmute it, brother. There he is.
There you go.
Michael.
What's up, gentlemen?
What up?
The
What up?
legend.
How you doing,
Mike.
How you doing, fellas?
Look at Goodell riding a bike out on the stage. What a goofball. Look at this idiot. Is that the Pee Wee Herman bike?
Probably. He's best friends with him. Or
What
was.
if he busted? Dude, if he crashed that bike, I think I would cry of laughter.
Who was riding a bike?
Oh, they're all riding bikes out. What
oh
are
my
we?
gosh.
Oh my God, I can't.
Do you know the draft is in Pittsburgh next year?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Why?
Talking about going, actually.
That'd be cool.
But I don't know. We'll see.
Who is that?
What?
Is that Lil Wayne?
It is Lil Nietzsche.
What's he doing?
Roger Goodell riding a bike.
He's a huge Packers fan. Lil Wayne's like a giant Packers fan. Mike, turn your camera down some. Can you tilt the laptop screen down a little bit so you're hit? There you go.
Better?
There we go.
That's good.
There we go.
What jersey you
Sorry
wearing?
about that.
You got
No,
a
I'm
jersey
good.
on? Is that Juju?
What's it? No, it's Calvin Austin.
Oh, you got a Calvin
Oh.
Austin jersey.
Yeah,
There we
it's
go.
one of the, I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's one of the, I don't know what they call it. I guess it's a military one.
Okay.
Yes. Is that good? Can you see me okay? Is it too dark?
That's dark. That's all right.
Is that
Oh,
better?
there we go.
That's better.
Where's Michelle? Is she hopping in here?
She'll be in. Yeah, she'll be in. She's coming.
Man, it's packed out in Green Bay. Look at all those
Yeah,
people.
look at that.
They do show
We're
out.
going to be the first pick already.
But hey, there's literally nothing else going on in Green Bay. Literally.
And all I
Not
have
a
is
single
the
thing.
whole time. Gosh darn it. Hey, stop barking.
Wow, they're packed in the Lambeau Field too.
Is that where it is in Green Bay this year?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dude, you should go.
I don't know. We were talking about it. We'll see. See how it goes.
They're even in the stadium.
Fonzie, you need to roll up there and visit family around this time next year.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
We'll see what it's like getting around there.
I'd
See
go.
what they
I'd go with
have
you,
planned.
Ponzi.
It's not
Okay.
not a city that's built for something like this, but
Not really. You're right about that.
we'll see
Built
what
out
they
of
do.
steel and iron, my friend. Hey, it's built for anything.
Built for anything.
Yeah.
Three Rivers really screw it all up, though. I don't know how they're gonna get.
Clay
200,000
Matthews still with the
people down
long
there.
bun. Mason crossbar.
Mason.
Well, they're bringing back Packer legends, man. They're missing one though. They didn't bring Favre back.
Yeah, he's dealing with some stuff right now.
Well, bring Aaron Rodgers back. Why not?
That's right. He's still contemplating.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't know what
just
to do.
thinking about it.
I know
Although,
what you can do is retire. That's what you can do.
That's what he needs to do.
Yeah.
What do y'all think that was whatever the story was about the New Jets person coming in there and him going to fly back and talk with him just for them to tell him, nah, we're good, we're moving on. You could have told me that over a phone call instead of me flying across the freaking country, man.
That's true. It's true.
It is true. If that story has any validity to it, I understand Roger's frustration. That would have pissed me off too.
Oh yeah.
But if it did it over a phone call, it'd be they didn't have the decency to say it to my face.
That's fair.
So he was gonna bitch either way.
I think it would have sufficed just a phone call and everybody would have gotten over it. But he had to fly across the country. And
I'm surprised AJ Hawk isn't up there.
Oh,
is that?
He's hanging out with McAfee.
Of course he is.
Yeah,
probably.
They probably got their own broadcast.
McAfee got choked out in WWE on Monday. Apparently,
I saw that, man.
It
looked like Mike. He looked like British Bulldog when Ken Shamrock choked him out that time, and his face was like bright pink.
Red.
He killed him. He killed him. He's broken. He killed him. He's dead. I did. I swear. I thought I was like, he killed him. He snapped.
I know. I thought McAfee was dead. He was like, ugh.
Hey, Michelle.
What was it? Was it Gunter? Some guy named Gunter or Gunther? And it looked personal. It really looked like he was trying to hurt him.
They're setting up. I'm a WWE fan. I'm gonna tell you right now. Been for years. But it's setting up a storyline. That's what they're doing. As a matter of fact, the storyline is going to be Goldberg again.
Oh my God!
He's still around. I'm like,
it's like 58.
I don't retire.
I can't. Georgia Bulldog himself.
Yeah. Again, I'm like, oh my God. Well, here we go.
You're gonna see it. He's gonna come out there and one hit and down he goes.
Stinger. He's got a stinger.
That's it. Stinger.
That's it.
Although in his prime, he was a
shout out to the WWE Vault YouTube channel. I don't know if you've come across this YouTube channel yet. It has everything that's ever happened in wrestling ever. Last night I watched like a 2.5 hour video of Sting's path from the Stinger all the way up through the Crow to the end. It was it wasn't like a documentary. It was just clips, and it would just give you the date and the event, and then it would show the clip, and then it'd be the next night, and it'd show the clip, and it was everything that Sting showed up at.
He's still wrestling.
It was awesome.
I think Sting is still wrestling yet.
Undertaker's my favorite.
He's got
stuff.
his face painted.
Yeah.
He's 83 years old. His face painted.
I love watching there's a podcast that a bunch of them are on. It's Bully Ray or Brother Ray, Mark Calloway, The Undertaker, and like two or three other guys. But they talk about just obviously eras and obviously the entertainment side of it, and then the realism of everything, such as having to train for all of it. And, a lot of these injuries that happen are very, very serious, and you can't predict some of it. I mean, a lot of it is there's a script to it. We've all known this probably since HGTV came out. So, I mean, any of that was what ended it all. But I mean, it's just crazy stuff.
It really is. I mean, I watched it since I was a little kid, and from then till now, it's like it. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like,
what did you watch WrestleMania? What did you think of the end?
Which one? The Sunday?
The WrestleMania. The ending of it's they're such a big trending now because it was so bad. But Travis Scott did something.
Oh, that was with John Cena.
John Cena stuff.
This is his last year. He's retiring after this year.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's why they did it.
Right. Gotcha. He won the belt, and Travis Scott helped him. And
Travis Scott, WrestleMania main event. Travis Scott.
Everybody.
Well, I mean, anybody's there nowadays. It's a whole different spectrum of stuff. Pat McAfee's there. I mean, I thought
this is why I want Shador. Look at this dime. Bing. That's why I want.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, somebody said, oh, Pat McAfee, they had to take him out or whatever. Stepping in for Pat McAfee, Joe Tessitore from ESPN jumping in there.
Yeah, he's an announcer there. He actually does SmackDown, I think.
Yeah.
Oh
and I'm like,
Tessitore.
I was like, I listen to him for football stuff, for college football. I don't really,
You're in WWE.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That seed right there. Pow.
Oh, this guy.
Shador, man. That guy can sing.
I'm
Is
going to
there
tell you
any
right
chance
now.
Cleveland trades their number 2 spot?
They should,
I think they're supposed to. I don't know.
unless
why.
they want Travis Hunter that bad.
Yeah.
You think they want him that bad?
I don't know, but I'd probably stand pat if I were them and
Right,
take him or
Jackson
Carter.
Hole, it is.
Unless you got a crazy offer for that second pick.
I know that you just can't turn down.
Yeah, like somebody wanted Hunter so bad they give you like the Ricky Williams deal. Like here's our
Or the
all our draft
Deshaun
picks for the next
Watson
5 years.
deal.
The thing that
It's
I'm
too,
worried
too
about
soon
is-
for them from the
thing
Deshaun
I'm
Watson
worried
stuff.
about is if somebody trade, because I've been seeing Cleveland trading up to take Shador Sanders, like not trading up, but like, well, yeah, trading up from the second round because obviously they have a number 2 pick.
Yeah, like taking
Yeah.
number 2 and then trading up again and then taking
Well,
Shador.
Shador Sanders. I'm like, oh boy.
And Tomlin will sit there and then we'll wind up with a defensive tackle.
Like,
Or
Come
safety.
on now. Dion will not allow his son Shador to go to Cleveland. He will have
I think
he
you're
will
right.
have a aneurysm if that happens.
He said it. There's certain teams he don't want him to go
That
to.
poor kid, his career would be over before it started. That poor guy.
Oh yeah, that'd be a disaster.
Many a quarterbacks have gone there.
Many-
Many have failed.
Quarterback graveyard. Michelle, where you at? Hey, are you in you're in Jersey or where are you living now?
No, I have a sweatshirt on.
Or no, you're in Maryland, right?
Yeah, I'm in Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah.
Y'all, Mo over here sitting under the basket during the NCAA tournament, taking pictures for Mount St. Mary's, working for Mount St. Mary's, watching that Mount St. Mary's Duke game. Saw Michelle sitting there half the time.
Yeah, I was right
So,
there.
man, that's a cool gig. She's what are you, social media manager or something?
Coordinator of social media.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Here's your job. You have to go to all the sporting events and take pictures and do it all like that. But you have to go to every sporting event.
Yeah, every sporting event.
Yeah. So tough
What-
crap.
Yeah.
Well, we'll fly all over the place.
I
a
mean,
shame.
we were flying all over the place for March Madness. It was just like 2 weeks of nonstop travel.
Like late flights too. I saw a picture you took, and it was like 2 a.m. and you were landing in the airport like zombie.
Oh
We
my
landed in Raleigh at 2 a.m.
God. I went from Atlantic City to Ohio to Raleigh, North Carolina within days. I was like,
Yay.
Yeah, that was crazy.
yeah.
All right. So who's going to be here?
Cam Ward.
Cam
Is
Ward.
Cam Ward going number 1?
Yep.
That's an easy pick.
They've been hyping that up for the last like 3 weeks. And I was like, okay, well, I guess that's
I think that was like.
I don't think they really made it a secret.
Hickson, and it'll take 10 minutes for him to.
I know, right?
No,
It's been in for an hour and a half.
no, are we ready to say it yet? Or
No, we're sitting there.
oh, man.
Art Pennypackers and running these auctions all night.
They sit there like, yeah.
And then they'll do like a 15-minute thing where there's somebody comes on and presents some award for something, and it's like 4 hours later.
Please. I mean,
this is
All right,
the
here we
Andy
go. Who's it gonna
Milonakis
be?
Award.
there we go.
Oh, he has to walk real slow and point
Yeah.
to the crowd. And
Third bag.
With the first pick.
Cameron Ward.
Take Shador Sanders. I'd be
Oh
like,
God.
I would fall over. I'd be like,
Yep.
Oh,
Good.
poor Cam Ward.
there it is.
The Titans know how to butcher quarterbacks.
yeah, they really do. Will Levis got like, he's
Ever since they gave Ryan Tannenbaum $150 million, the franchise has been petered out, and then they let Henry go.
It was over after that. And they let AJ Brown go too.
They fired Vrabel. I don't even know
That's
can't
what
tell you who the coach
Told
is.
them was the AJ Brown trade, but
Still don't know
new
why they
front
did that.
office.
that was a like
AJ
Long
was the
way.
one that,
Back.
yeah.
we knew that.
Yeah. And it was like, and then they drafted that Arkansas receiver thinking that was going to just plug him right in.
Nope.
Not so much.
You talking about that? Was it Traylon Burks? Is that who that is?
Yep.
He was a beast at Arkansas. He was a dud in the NFL.
Yeah, he hasn't done
Of
anything.
course, he didn't really have a lot of.
They really don't
quarterback
have
around him.
a good receiver, Tennessee, do they?
There's a trade alert.
Oh, Cleveland traded out.
Cleveland's trading? That was quick.
Trade out.
Traded,
Uh-oh.
Jacksonville.
traded with Jacksonville. Yeah.
Jacksonville
Oh, man.
and Travis Hunter.
That's it. You're right.
Yep.
Takes him 7 minutes to get. That's,
Wow, they
how
got
long
know
is
what
that
they
green
traded
room? like 150 yards.
Picks out of
Remember
it.
Mac Jones walk where he was like sprinting and about ran over the camera guy?
Cleveland gets like 8 picks out of this. They get a 2nd-round pick, a 4th-round pick.
Yeah,
I'm like,
look at their 2nd-round pick in 2038. What?
they get a 1st-round pick. Oh my God. Well, they must want Travis Hunter real bad.
They must. What did they give up? Did it say what they gave up, Fonzie?
Yeah, what, does anybody know?
I haven't seen it.
4th round, and I forgot what the other one was.
Are y'all watching on ABC?
They gave Cleveland Trevor Lawrence and their 51% share in the franchise.
Yeah. I'm watching ESPN. I don't know if anybody else has.
That's what I have on. I was thinking for Saban. I was wanting Saban to be on, but
Right.
Parker said he was on in the pre-game.
We knew he was going to be the pick. That was easy.
So they want Travis. Is he going to 2-way or are they going to keep him at receiver? What do you guys think?
I think they could work them both. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
He's
Who would
gonna be a
start?
corner, I think.
He's a stud
Yeah.
receiver, though. Man,
Good, man. He's a good player.
he really is.
But man, I tend to lean with Fonzie here, like, or with Scott here, like, if you can get a shutdown corner, it's hard to not do that.
They wouldn't trade up, I don't think, if they weren't gonna play him at corner. He's a good receiver, but he's not that special. It'd be
Yeah, they may use him
silly.
as a corner more than a receiver. You're right. I think about that.
That's where I think he would be most valuable, at least for Jacksonville.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you
they
heard
need
he's got to
everything.
play both, or else he's going to not play.
I think
Their
they'll mix him
secondary is
in,
terrible.
but the problem is, and it's a very high risk of injury now. Then
Oh yeah,
Right. That would make me nervous is the amount of hits he'd take. Although, if he's that locked down of a corner, he's really wouldn't have that much action.
right?
Yeah, I think you're right, though. It's going to be Travis Hunter.
I think so.
Schefter.
Although it could be Abdul Carter, possibly.
Yeah,
It might be because I saw Jacksonville wanted him.
Yes, so that might
he's
be.
that defensive end, right, from Penn State.
Hey, yeah,
Mhm.
he was good. He was really good.
Jeff, did you
interesting.
say you're watching on YouTube TV as well?
Yes. Are you
It's
getting
already-
kicked off?
No, I'm watching it, and I see it's already been like the total time of when it's supposed to end is 3 hours and 31 minutes,
I
or
believe.
at least that's the allotted time that they have. I was like, that's funny. They already know how long it's gonna last.
Well, each
That's-
pick is so many minutes, and then they got to stick some of that
They're-
stuff in
They're
there.
calling Booger McFarland. What? Stop talking now. We gotta.
A pick is it? Okay, here we go. The Jaguars get second pick, 4th round pick, and a 6th round pick.
6th round.
Rounds move down to 5. Get 2nd and 4th round picks this year, and the 1st round pick next year.
Wow.
Not bad at all.
1st round picks.
Jags
You know, Cleveland's going to be it's going to be a high pick too.
Yeah.
probably should be, especially if Kenny Pickett's their quarterback.
Oh my God.
They signed
I
Joe
wouldn't,
Flacco too, didn't they?
He'll probably start.
Yeah.
with watch.
Hey, he'll lead them to the wild card weekend if Kenny doesn't do it, because
He can do
somehow
it.
Joe just does it.
He has a. I don't know.
He can
He's
still sling that ball. I mean, he's got a cannon. No, he doesn't mean he can do much with it, but he still can chuck it.
Mhm.
Super Bowl champ Joe Flacco.
It's true. And one of the greatest postseason runs of all time.
He did.
Still have no clue how he did that.
They didn't have much of a team, really. I mean, not really. I mean,
I think it was the defense. Their defense
oh,
was
is that when they had
pretty
Ray
good.
Lewis in that, right?
They had. I'm pretty sure they also had
Ed Reed.
They had Ed Reed. I'm pretty sure they still had a Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
I don't know if Terrell Suggs was on that team. I think he has an injury.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
They had a young Courtney Upshaw.
Oh yeah,
Alabama led.
Oh, here come the hugs in the green room.
Oh boy, here it comes.
Oh, wow. That was an awkward one right there out front. He came in high with that,
Oh.
I'm next.
handshake.
He's like, I'm getting picked right now. Thing is, these guys know because they call him and they say, "Hey, you're getting picked."
Wow, they got all 4 Jaguars fans in one spot. There's all the Jaguar fans in the franchise right there.
All of them.
They
If
actually
you threw
paid
a grenade
actors.
in there, you would wipe out all the Jaguar fan base.
Yeah, right. All right, here we go. They're shaking hands like, all right, we
Yeah,
did it.
they're hugging like they won the lottery. So this is Hunter, right, guys?
I think it's Hunter.
Yes.
I'm thinking
Hunter.
so. It's got to be.
Didn't Mac get traded or whatever, signed a new deal with
Yeah, he's
somebody
going
else
to
now?
49ers.
49ers.
Yeah, he did go to the 49ers. You're right.
Hmm. Well,
Back to Purdy.
it's a way to beat him out. Maybe.
Yeah, he could. I mean,
Maybe.
Oh, so really, one pick, and we're already into a moment to recognize something.
Yep.
of course. Here we go.
Good
We have
Lord, one pick. I'd like to take a moment to recognize. Oh my gosh.
Let's make the pick, please.
We're not going to do that during the 15 minutes while they're making the pick. We're going to wait till the pick is in, and then we're going to recognize
I
something.
mean, do it while they're doing it. I mean,
Hey, it's all part of the script, man.
yeah, I
It's
know.
got to go.
It is.
All right, we're joined by Colossus.
Colossus.
Who is this guy? Mike?
He's like 3 feet taller than
Jeez.
Goodell. Did you see that?
I know, Goodell looks like a munchkin to him.
What?
That guy can move.
Move
buildings.
all. Okay.
He is huge.
Eric Armstead.
Man, didn't they say this already? The Walter Payton Man of the Year, didn't they? Oh yeah, it's him.
Does he play for the Jags?
Eric
Yeah.
Armstead.
Okay. See, that's weird if he didn't.
Is he for the Dolphins?
Armstead's on the Jags. He just said.
Oh, Jags. Yeah, it makes sense.
It'd be awkward if he
because
wasn't.
I know.
Yeah.
He's on the Dolphins. Why?
This guy used to play for us.
Yeah, right.
There's that sound.
With the second pick.
Jalen Milroe, quarterback, Alabama.
Jeez. Never.
So, Jeff,
No way.
you're not sold on Jalen Milroe at all, according to you.
There it is.
There's Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
So who's on the clock now? The New York Football Giants.
The pick already?
Your Giants. Go Big Blue.
I didn't get it.
You know what? They don't even need any
Oh,
time. Just go ahead and say that they're up. They know their picks. All right. They know what they need.
No, they're
I don't
told
know.
do not
I don't
turn it
know.
in 1 second before you're supposed to. We're not going to
You
announce it till the
must be kidding me.
timer's up, no matter what.
You're ahead of me. My phone actually said it before they even said it on TV for me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, turn your alerts off. We need live reactions here. Watch him.
Travis Hunter.
Blows his knee out and turns that corner right there. Down he goes.
Giants.
He's dancing. Look at him.
I wonder
What
if
you
he
say,
blows
Hunter?
Achilles out when he's skipping down that hallway
He's
right
like,
there.
I got big money. I got big money now.
Ouch! Down he goes.
I did. He tore a hamstring. He's done.
He blew his Achilles out right there on live TV.
Wouldn't that be? Oh my gosh.
Hadn't even signed the contract. Over.
Oh man. Jags are like, can I get rid of this pick now?
He's gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, "Oh man, I'm on the Jaguars.
Why am I happy about
What am
it?
I doing?
What am I
At least he's in
doing?
Florida.
Why didn't
Yeah.
my dad intervene and get me out of this?"
He'll at least be in the
One ball
sunshine.
That's
Better
true.
than Cleveland.
Yeah,
than-
better than Cleveland.
That's what he's got. That's what his T-shirt says. Better than Cleveland.
Yeah. It's like, hey, at least you get the tax benefit.
Tax benefit and
That's
warmer.
right.
We make fun, but you know what? They beat us in the playoffs, so I can't.
Oh, who doesn't beat us in the playoffs?
With
The Browns beat us in the playoffs at home for crying out loud.
Blake Bortles beat us.
Blake Bortles. Blake
Not only
Bortles
did
was
they
one
beat
game
us, they
away
hung
from
like
competing in
53
the
on us that day.
championship.
Blake Bortles hung like
Yeah.
53 points on us that day.
He did. He lit us up.
That was that day Ben had like 580 passing yards and like 4 picks.
Yeah, that's right. He
He
did.
had like
Wow.
65 throwing attempts that day or something.
Good
I
night.
was like a noodle after that.
5
That's,
touchdowns.
I was late for the game. I because of church, and so by the time I got to my friend's house, I ran in like to check the score. And it was 21-0 Jacksonville in the first quarter. I was like, "What in the hell am I
Every game starts like that for
What?
that.
Yeah,
21.
we outgained them by
playoff
200 yards or something too.
Yeah. That's how. What was it? The Cleveland game. You turn around,
Yes.
28-0.
28 zip.
What? It was at home.
And then the final 53 minutes of the game, we outgained them like 350 to 80.
Yeah.
Right. Couldn't overcome a 4-touchdown deficit
That
for
Cleveland game, he punted. I couldn't believe it. It was 4th and 1. He's punting midfield. I'm like, what are you doing?
But if it's 4th and 18 from the 12 and he goes for it,
I know. Exactly. That's what I mean.
Jalen Warren up the middle. Oh, he got 3, and the Steelers turnover on downs.
When he should be going for it, he don't.
All right, so who the Giants taking here? They need a quarterback, right?
Abdul Carter, I think.
They got Russ and JMO, so
I don't think they're going to take a quarterback.
Jameis Winston's on the Giants
Ashton
now?
or Abdul, maybe.
Yeah, and they're not gonna, they'll wait till next year. Next year, I think, has a better quarterback class.
Oh, they already got the pick in. That was quick.
They might draft one in the second or
Yeah.
trade up in the second, but I think they'll probably take Carter here.
Because don't they have that DeVito yet, too? That Tommy
No,
I
DeVito?
don't know if
Quarterback
he's-
or DeVito?
I think he
Did
left.
you say
yeah.
J-Mo, like Jameis Winston?
Yeah, Jameis Winston.
Jameis
He-
Winston, and
Russ
Signed
Russell
with the
Wilson.
Russell
Giants?
Wilson.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
DeVito's still
And
there.
Russ.
Oh crap! I missed that. I missed it. I missed that he signed with the Giants.
Going there.
Hey, Russ won't last the whole season. You know, Jameis gonna have himself some crab leg action. He gonna get into it, so
Oh, yeah, he'll play.
he'll
He's
play.
gonna have one game where he's just on fire and then
Yes.
throw like 50 picks after that.
Well, that's what he does. Yeah, he's so hot and cold, you know.
I'm curious. Is it? You think it's going to be Abdul Carter?
I think so. I
Yeah.
could be wrong, but
They need an edge really, really bad.
yeah.
Yeah. What's his name? Thibodeau hasn't really.
They're talking
They
about
have
trade.
Brian Burns too,
Yeah.
but I don't think he was that great last year. I think he was solid, but not exactly what they wanted. And
Is that the what was his name?
Brian Burns?
Is he that one who used to play for the Panthers?
Yeah, I mean he's great, but
Brian Burns. Yeah. Forgot about him.
Carter puts his hand in the dirt, and their defensive line is just not great
No.
outside of Dexter Lawrence. But it'd be smart. I guess they could do something else, but I think they'll
It's
take
been in
Carter.
for like 15 minutes. Can we?
They always do.
Jeez.
Now, do the Pats pick 4th?
Yeah.
Belichick would always trade out of those high picks.
I think the Pats are 4th. They I don't know who they're going to take.
All right, here
Maybe
comes
Defense or
Roger.
like O line.
Defense.
I don't know.
Mike, don't look at the alert. Don't look at your alerts.
Not. Something popped up. I'm like, oh boy. I didn't look at it.
Abdul Carter, there it is. You guys were right. The New England Patriots are now on the clock.
The dance. I missed that. Or it's not even there yet. I didn't even pick on mine yet.
What kind of wide receivers do they have in New England? Do they maybe need weapons for Drake May?
I would
They
imagine.
gave away Joe Milton.
What about
I
that?
just don't think they'll draft I don't think any receiver is going to go too high. They may
Yeah.
take one here, but
Jeremiah
I think-
Smith's not ready to go yet. He's
no,
He's only a sophomore.
He'll be a sophomore. I
He
forgot.
and Hollywood are the same
There he is.
Mhm.
class.
Two different
Good as you.
athletes right there, both great at what they do, but goodness gracious.
Oh, they got Diggs for the Patriots because didn't.
Oh, that's
didn't they
right.
They did get Diggs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
They did get a receiver there.
forgot they got Diggs.
Oh, they got Stephon
Yeah.
from the Texans.
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, he was on the
that was on the Texans.
Texans, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bills-
Texans last
He
year.
got
Bills and the
hurt. Remember, he
Texans.
blew his leg out or his Achilles or his knee. Something
Yeah,
They
like
don't
that.
really
Yeah.
have many other NFL receivers in that room, though.
No.
I'm thinking they might take that
Oh my God, Goodell.
an offensive lineman.
Goodell doing
Yeah,
the
like
dap
Will or
handshake.
something like that.
Will Campbell, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Will Campbell, I
From
mean.
LSU.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was good. I like that tight end. They also had at LSU, whatever his name was.
Mason Taylor.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah.
6'3", 250, not bad.
He was a beast too. He really was. And he got hurt. He missed like 2 games.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's more of an edge guy. He's not really defensive. Like he's more like a TJ Watt or like a Micah Parsons.
I like that pick for them a lot.
That's a good one.
I probably would have taken him first, to be honest. I think he's probably the best player in the draft. But
That's what people were saying. He might have went
Yeah,
first.
I mean, it would have been hard to fault Tennessee if they took that dude. I mean,
know.
that's probably about the next most important position than a quarterback is
Right.
an edge rusher.
you need one elite
Nowadays, yeah.
corner, one edge rusher, and you need a quarterback
Yeah.
and a competent line, and you'll be competitive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we have either of them.
Yeah.
I mean, TJ Watt's he's declining. Let's face it, he's declining, and he's good, but
31. I mean, it's like,
he's starting to go down.
yep.
And we don't really have an elite corner. I mean,
Porter's good, but he's not
he's good, but he's not
that good.
like an elite.
It's-
You know? I mean, Darius Slay was a good pickup free agency, but he's only on 1 year. That's it.
He's
he-
what, 34,
well,
35?
past his prime and all that.
Very standard Steelers pickup. He'll be serviceable, but we won't address the position any further. So
Didn't Slay play at? Didn't he play
The
for the
Eagles.
Eagles? Yeah,
did.
that's
Yeah.
what I thought.
So he's got his ring. He's basically just on cruise control,
Yeah,
basically.
I think he's done after this year anyway, probably.
Yeah.
mhm.
The Pats are even on the clock yet, or
Yeah, they got their pick in on mine.
oh, they have a pick in already? Oh wow.
Ashton's got to be coming up sooner or later. You would think.
Cleveland might take him, to be honest.
What about
Yeah,
the
that or the Raiders could probably use him.
Yeah, the Raiders have been. He's been mocked to them a lot, but it would make sense for Cleveland. I haven't seen them.
Oh yeah, because they have the 5th pick now, so they could
They
take.
don't really have a run game at all.
No, 'cause,
I mean, Chubb's gone and Jerome Ford's Jerome Ford. I mean,
yeah,
Oh,
he's
is Chubb officially gone from Cleveland?
yep,
still a free agent, actually. I think.
yep.
Jeff,
Props
this is
to
going to
him.
be
He's
your
stuck
favorite
with them.
news.
I can't hear it.
Uh,
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Oop.
Sorry, I got
You're
muted
good.
by accident.
Jeff,
I was kind
favorite
of wondering
news?
if the Steelers would take a 1-year flyer on Chubb.
Well, I thought that too. I thought it wouldn't be a bad idea, but
He was pretty rough last year. I think that his last injury really affected him, and he's at the end of his shelf life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Typical NFL running back, which
32.
sucks because he was great, but
two or three significant knee injuries. I know he had one in college,
yep.
and then
He's had
two-
2 in the pros because
two in the
Minka gave him
NFL.
1.
yep.
so there's 3. There you go. I mean, with all that, and he's getting to the end of the career. He's lucky he made it that far.
Yes.
But Jeff, we'll switch into Alabama basketball news. Apparently, Rylan Griffin will be taking a visit to Alabama tomorrow. I knew that was just
Yippee.
gonna make him so happy.
He's like,
He's
oh,
coming back, baby. He's coming back.
Is that a transfer portal guy?
Well, he was here 2 years ago, and then he transferred out, and now I guess he's
To
going to
Kansas, and now he wants to probably come back.
You gotta love that NIL.
Yeah, buddy.
No rules, 1-year free agents. Guys can leave 2 months after signing a contract, no problems.
That's about to come back from what I've heard for Madden, Iliamama, and then Nico. If that goes the way it does, and they have an obligation to, pay for play, right? Because they say if you don't play and perform, and you sign it and you leave, this
Yeah.
is just such an era where I'm like, this is why I don't think anybody's really paying attention to what they're actually signing. They're not reading the fine lines and the repercussions of what can happen. And
Yep.
I mean, I just don't know. It's so bad.
Well,
And
there's so much money involved, and
Man, these kids are just these amounts of money are crazy if they're actually getting this money.
yeah,
I think Madden, I think that one, the younger brother, if there was promises and then he had already signed and going to Arkansas, and then now with his brother leaving, and he leaves and goes to UCLA with him, I'm like, you signed a contract. That's exactly what it is. This is big boy stuff. Everybody wants to be considered big boys and big girls on their contracts. Well, there's legal obligations you got to make.
Right. That's
You
true.
don't, you take $200,000.
You're right.
And then just hit the road. That ain't how it works.
No,
So
very
real
true.
world's about to get them.
Did you see what Albany's men's basketball coach proposed?
No, go ahead.
He proposed the power conferences loaning players to non-power conferences.
Like soccer?
So that the power conference teams still have their prospects. So they'll recruit guys, and then like if they're
Loan 'em
freshmen
out.
and they're not going to play, they'll just send them to, I don't know, Mississippi Valley State for a year.
Kind of like a farm league.
So they play every game, and then they'll just come to Alabama next year.
Will Campbell,
Is that who it is?
Gamble. All right.
Dang,
tackle LSU.
I didn't even see them even picking yet. Jeez. Oh,
You know, Fonzie, that's very similar to what somebody had like advised to me
I
that
said we
they
said Will
thought that would be a good idea as a farm league, almost kind of like an agreement with these smaller Power 4 schools, even or not Power 5 schools, Troy, South Alabama, South Florida, teams like that, where they'll have connections like a pipeline almost to these state schools, Alabama, Auburn, you name it.
right.
And it really could benefit a lot of the smaller schools in that aspect. Rev share and all that coming into play. Who knows? I mean, wouldn't surprise me if that were to be one of the ways it goes, but I don't know.
I personally think it's silly, but it's probably better than what they have now. I mean,
it's too
it's
much.
so
right
far
now.
gone. There's no solution that's going to keep us
the
together
Browns.
anyway.
So we're thinking Giante maybe they're gonna take.
You think maybe Genty could go here?
I think Genty.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
They need
They-
a running back.
they
Yeah,
do. You're right, Shell.
they do.
I mean, it'd be
Or Cleveland could move back again.
I'm about to say
You could.
Chicago could move up and take him.
Chicago wants, don't they want him?
where's
Mhm.
Chicago at?
I think they're 10th. Is it?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
So not too
yeah,
far.
you're right, Fonzie. Don't be surprised if
That's
Cleveland trades back
just
again.
one of the things I saw. Media
Could
members just
happen,
throw
yeah.
shit at the wall, and that's one of the.
They got a lot now. They just garnered a couple more picks from that other trade. So
about to say Cleveland might be doing this thing where you trade back a couple spots and stockpile some picks, some later picks.
Yep.
And then you can maneuver those around too if there's somebody else you like.
That's it. I'm thinking it's either a trade or
That's a good pick for New England, though. Get a franchise tackle for May.
they need a lineman.
Vrabel
Yeah,
is
Drake
a big
needs it
believer
too.
in offensive line in trenches, so
They definitely need a lineman.
They need to protect Drake May all they can.
true.
He is the future.
Y'all say hey to Roger Goodell down here in the corner of the screen.
Nope, they're picking.
Yeah,
They're not trading.
Oh, the Browns. Okay. So they decided to roll with it. A big hat. I like those big hats crack me
Well,
up.
they're on the clock. No trade. All right. So it's going to be, I think, Gianti.
They don't even have Cleveland pulled up on NFL Network. It's just Will Campbell crying.
No, take See, I'm on I'm way behind ESPN. I'm on cable though, so that's probably why.
Do you still have a timer on your pick, or is it pick is in?
Picks in. So I don't.
Mike Greenberg.
His parents still.
Sideline Spamma posted. They said the Cleveland Browns are taking Jalen Milroe, aren't they?
You know what? I wouldn't shock me, to be honest. Or take Shador Sanders here.
If there were a
Mike,
team
snip
that
it.
were to
Don't even
take
put that out
Jalen
there.
Milroe right now, it would be the Browns because they could absolutely trade out of that spot and still get him.
Yeah.
But the Browns will brown.
But I don't know, like you said, I don't know if they're going to take a quarterback this year because they have, I don't know.
A pretty weak class for QB this year.
Yeah.
You'll have your one standout like Jaden
Alan
Daniels.
Faneca was the last LSU
Is that right?
offensive lineman drafted in the first round. That said,
Wow.
Goodness. It's a long time ago.
Steeler legend Alan Faneca,
Absolutely.
Arizona Cardinal legend Alan Faneca. Somebody phone ringing.
Yeah, it's ringing through here.
Get drafted and yeah,
Big Mike got drafted.
yeah. They
Big
go,
Mike
is
just
gonna
got
pick
drafted
up
by the
Cleveland
Cleveland.
Browns.
Cleveland Browns like
Cleveland
Mike.
sucks. I don't want to play there. Thanks for calling.
Wait, I got to figure out how to get back here now. Hang on a minute.
Michelle, you have to drive to Reading to fix Mike's computer.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
How do I get here now?
Well, by then the next pick will be in.
Yeah.
Very true.
Dell got those white sneaks. I love him. Here we go.
Jeff, you must be ahead of all of us.
All right, there we go. I'm back.
Wow.
Out.
Like I said, Mason Crosby.
Mason Graham.
Okay, the pick's been
Oh,
in.
they didn't take Gianti.
Who? No, who'd they take?
Mason Graham is who they selected?
Graham.
Defensive
Graham, really?
tackle
Wow.
from Michigan.
Holy cow! They took a D lineman.
Interesting.
I'll be honest, I've never heard of this guy. He
Well,
probably
he's
he
really
probably wrecked us.
freaking
So-
good.
I
I feel like
heard.
I should. Yeah. I'm about to say, I vaguely remember that name from the bowl games.
I've heard of him because he, being with Michigan, playing against Penn State. You know.
Yeah.
I was like, he probably was all
some
world
highlights
against
against
us.
us, you can book
I was
it.
about to say, yeah. I was about to say, he's
Anytime
probably
He's good. He's really, really good. I thought he'd fall kind of in that
Look at this
10
guy.
range, but
I didn't think he'd go this high. He went fifth. My God.
So the Raiders on the clock now?
I think the Raiders are on the
Yeah.
clock. Yeah.
He's got to be Ashton now, right?
Raiders.
Yeah, see, there's the Alabama highlight there. They showed a highlight versus the Ohio State's backup quarterback.
Against
All
Minnesota.
right.
There's Iowa.
In a trade, the Steelers have moved up to the 6th pick.
To select
Oh. He was
They
already
select-
locked in the pick.
defensive lineman Derek Harmon. Oh.
Hapshmere immense. Safety.
Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
all right, I got to get another beer if I'm gonna.
I just don't think they
That's the right language there, Scott. Gotta
need
get
to
another beer.
stop with the defense. I'm so sick of the defense.
I don't think I've ever seen you on a show without a hat on. It's kind of freaking me out.
Do I need to go throw in a hat?
I'm like, who's that guy down there? Oh, yeah, it's Hunter.
I feel called out now.
Where's the dog? Is he close by?
Yeah, he's running around.
Like Scott's cat will hop up on his camera half the time.
Who the Raiders taking here? John T, you think? Maybe? I'm
Do they want to run it? I mean, I guess any of these teams coming up could take a running back.
I mean, Raiders, they got Gino. They got they basically, it's the Seattle or Seattle
They don't-
Seahawks reunion.
they don't really
Or
have-
So
Las
does
Vegas.
Pete Carroll had
Do they?
beast mode for a while. So does he? Does he go running back?
Because they don't really have a running back.
So,
Raiders,
Yeah,
not really.
exactly.
they locked in their pick pretty quick too.
Oh, it's already in. Holy cow! I didn't even see that. I'm so far behind. Jeez.
Mike's like they just took Ryan Leaf.
I'm still in last year's draft.
Is Brady in the draft room?
He's supposed to be helping. They said.
Is that him over there in the black shirt, black hat across the room?
Oh, I'm sure he's in the.
They said something
Yeah,
about
that's
Yeah.
definitely Brady.
What do you say, Show?
they said something about Shador Sanders.
No, don't
No.
even put it out
No
there,
way.
Michelle.
He just
Nope.
said something about Shador Sanders.
Raiders took him.
No, I don't know. I don't know. But they were saying something,
They're talking about it now.
No,
talking about it.
it's Genty. It's Genty's the pick here.
It has.
Genty.
I don't know if they picked a quarterback already,
Genty.
No, I think it's Gianti or whatever. I think it's him.
too.
Genty.
Shador just feels like a Raider to me.
Yeah, he feels like a Raider or a Cowboy to me. I could see Dallas taking him at 12.
Now, something tells me I'm a
Yeah.
little worried about this one.
I can see Dion talking to Tom Brady, being like, bring him over
Yeah.
here.
Oh, okay.
Is it pick in yet, or
Yeah.
Yeah, the pick's in. They're just taking forever to say.
Yes. All right. One more.
That's
all
Reaction.
right.
All right. One pick closer.
Ashton
I
Genty.
exhaled there for a minute. I'm like, uh-oh.
Whew.
Wow.
Yep, that's who they took.
So who's on the clock now at 7?
be on the Jets.
New York Jets.
The New York Jets.
Well, they
They-
don't have a quarterback.
What's that?
Yeah, they got Justin Fields. So
They just paid Justin Fields $40 million, so hopefully that
Nah, they're not drafting a quarterback. The Jets.
that wields them off a QB.
They
the
said
Steelers,
Wilson.
don't worry, we got Aaron Rodgers. He said any moment now. We don't need you, Justin.
Remember for like the last 5 years we were laughing at everybody and Aaron Rodgers getting dangled by Aaron Rodgers? And then here we are, dangling like by Aaron Rodgers again. This guy can't.
He's like, well, I don't know. I'll let you know. I'm not.
I'll let you know. I'm gonna go sit in this hut
Yeah, let me go
for 8 days.
for-
Smoke peyote for 8 straight days. I'll let you know after.
Yeah, if I decide to play, you know,
That's right.
frick out of here. At first, when they were talking about him a little while ago, I was
Oh,
like,
the pick is in.
for it. I was like, all right, I can see Rodgers, but now I'm getting tired of it. It's like, you know what? I'm sick of
No.
it.
That wouldn't. We would just be 10-7 again. We'd
Yeah.
be right back in the situation. He's not going to elevate us to the next level.
We're not going to be that way. We're not going to be anything this year anyway. So
I didn't want Aaron Rodgers to begin with.
now they might trade for Kirk Cousins. Did you see that?
Oh my!
I'm like, oh, really?
Falcons are
It
like
just
this,
keeps getting
please.
worse. You guys are killing me.
Kirk Cousins will be throwing
I
interceptions.
think I might re-sign Josh Rosen.
May as well.
Well, Atlanta already paid most of the bill for Kirk Cousins.
That's
So.
true. They would get him cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said it wouldn't be like
Kirk Cousins still somehow fleeced the NFL for more money than anyone ever. Like,
I'm sure his agent would still
Guys,
find a way to.
management is brilliant.
Yeah.
That's who Nico should have hired. I need that guy's team.
yeah. All right, who is it?
Oh, a little NFL comparison. Emmitt Smith.
That's a stretch.
Guy is a beast. That's I mean, he can. Man,
I like what I like what I saw from him though. I'll give him that.
Who's Kuiper's best available now? Who's the Jets going? They going defense?
I don't even
No,
know what they need, right? Yeah,
I think they'll probably go offensive line here. Yeah,
well,
one of the top 2 tackles.
That Membu or whatever his name is.
Yeah, and there's Kelvin Banks is still there too from Texas.
this entire thing has been Emmitt Smith highlights. Like,
I don't really like.
they're like, so like Ashton Genty, running back Boise State, and they're like, here's all these Emmitt Smith highlights. Ding, 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 ding. They're showing all these Emmitt Smith highlights in the early '90s. Oh yeah,
Meanwhile-
here's a guy that got drafted. Yeah, he was great. But look at Emmitt Smith.
Look at Emmitt Smith go. Look at him.
Boy, he was something. Yeah, he
Meanwhile,
was.
the pick's been in for like an hour now. It's like. They haven't even.
Did she say, what would you say, your 10-year-old son?
Self.
Oh, I was about to say, he's just got out of college. He's a 10-year-old son. That was like
Well,
Trent
Emmitt-
Richardson came to college. He had like a 5-year-old.
Come on. This is ridiculous.
Hey, it was business decision, man.
That's true.
Now we have to interview with him for an hour. And
Nice. Hey, speaking of Boise State, just
Leighton Banderish. I forgot about him.
check this out right here. This is my dad's sweatshirt when he played at Boise State, number 40.
nice.
Wow.
Yeah, so I kept that when he passed. I kept it
Oh,
for
that's
myself. But yeah, he was number 40. So yeah, that's proof. My dad played football at Boise State.
How about that? You should
48
hang
years
it
old,
up.
something like that. Hang on, let me bring Herb in. Herb,
What's up, man?
what up, Herb? Everyone, this is Herb. Herb, this is everyone.
How you doing?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Herb's a good friend of ours down here in Bam, big Bam. So we're all right. So we're at pick number 7, the Jets. Who are they going with, Herb? Who are the Jets taking? Are they going
Man,
offense or defense?
I have been with the in-laws, man. I haven't been watching.
Oh,
what's
okay.
going on now? I'm still trying to get my TV set up. I see
Cam
we're
Ward went
still
one to Tennessee.
floating around out there.
Yeah, he's
What's
still
that?
there.
He is. Yep.
Yeah,
Who?
that was. And I saw Jacksonville draft jumped up.
Yeah,
Did.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah, that's interesting to me already.
Traded up to
Giants
Travis.
forget it. Yeah, well, I didn't think the Jags would trade up for anybody. I just felt like they needed
Never.
so much stuff.
Yeah, and then Genty went to the Raiders just now.
Yeah,
Now the Jets are on the clock.
that is
Well,
wild.
the pick's in. It's been in for about 10 minutes.
It has been. Jeez, oh man.
Yeah. I think Raj is going to stop by and say hello real quick also.
All right. We on a wrestling podcast?
No, the Redlands podcast is actually going on now. We
Oh,
we
okay.
jumped in over here to say hello to you.
Oh,
And
that's
we were supposed
nice.
to go on this. Yeah.
Here we go.
Raj,
There's
we love you
Raj.
so much, man.
Well, I appreciate that. Raj is trying. There's Raj. Oh, he's got a Dolphin jersey on? Is that Dolphin jersey?
Yeah. Raj is a
Yeah,
Dolphin
yeah.
fan.
We got 2 Dolphin fans here. Murph's a Dolphin fan right above you. So there are a couple of Dolphin
the
fans in the mix.
Go
This is
fins
Herb and
up.
Raj, everyone. Of the Herb and Raj podcast.
Good evening to
That's
everyone.
just a clever name.
Raj, I was just talking really good about you before you came on.
I have a feeling you're telling the lie.
I probably am, but
Yeah.
I'm sticking with that lie.
Gotcha.
All right. That's all right. Have you ever seen anything, Raj, on the draft? Or
Yeah, I saw the first couple picks. Nothing too surprising other than the trade. With
Yeah.
Cleveland and Jacksonville.
as we were just
Other
talking
than
about
that,
Jacksonville trading up.
Yeah.
You see that a lot.
I
But
just
I
didn't
feel-
think
I
it
mean-
was that kind of draft where people were willing to give up,
all
a
that,
lot
yeah.
to move up. So sorry, Raj, go
I
ahead.
really wanted Hunter.
No, you're good.
They did.
I wonder if Travis Hunter is happy he's going to Jacksonville as opposed to Cleveland.
Better than Cleveland. What did we say?
Yeah.
Anywhere better than Cleveland.
Better.
Yeah. I mean,
That's right.
Cleveland's probably the last team I'd want to get drafted to.
Yeah.
I'm also a
and me
Steelers
are.
fan, so
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that,
So are y'all still getting Aaron Rodgers?
I hope not.
No, because we're getting Shador Sanders here in about an hour and 20 minutes.
I mean,
I
dude,
think
it's weird how the
Mason-
odds changed in the last minute to where
I know,
it
it's
was.
crazy.
Shooter get to pick 7, and now it's like, will he get to pick 21?
They were even talking about him dropping out of the first round. Oh, is
Yes, I saw that. I
Yeah.
think
It
that-
was-
Armand Membu from Missouri.
that who it is? Membu?
Yep. Is that a defensive tackle?
I think it's
He's an
an
offensive tackle.
Oh, okay.
So he'll protect somebody.
He's
Okay.
really fast. Oh yeah, they're showing it now. His 40 was like 4.9.
Wow.
Dude, my TV's behind, so
So's mine. Don't worry, I'm behind too.
what was his 40
Carolina.
time?
4.91.
Jeez.
Man, that's
So you can move a little bit.
Jeez.
He'll be good.
Yeah.
He'll be good on a pulling, right? He'll outrun the running back to the corner.
Yeah.
If it's Najee Harris, yes.
I guess they got sick of Chooks.
Panthers are on
Right
us.
tackle.
So did we. I get the feeling.
Who's Carolina taking anything?
He
I
said
would-
the
I
Jets
see
got
anybody
sick
on
of
defense. Yeah, that's what.
Oh, they're
I wish they'd get another receiver, but I don't
We
think.
got that.
I know early talks with the kid from Arizona, but I don't know if they're going to take him or not.
E. McMillan. Is it McMillan?
Yeah,
McMillan,
Right.
yeah.
I think they gave up the
Always
most
beef
points
up
in the
the
league
O-line,
last
too.
year.
Mike, you know who they just drafted?
Oh,
Who
the
they
big
drafted
already
this
in.
guy to replace, don't you?
What's that?
You know who the Jets just drafted this guy to replace, don't you?
Who?
Chooks.
Oh, is that right? How
That's
about that? Shoot.
holding number 67 offense.
Oh,
I can't tell it. False start.
I'm
Offense
just
number
glad
76.
65 is gone. Let
Chooks
Tennessee
again.
hold him
I
in.
can't do it.
Enough of that guy.
Chooks.
65 anymore. That Dan Moore.
Dan Moore.
Well, we're about to find out if Broderick Jones can play.
I hope.
Otherwise, it's going to look like a bad move.
Yeah, but I mean, well, we just got to see what that Fontenot can do. He didn't play, so
I know. It's like we got to get him healthy.
Right.
Let's get all 5 of the guys we need healthy for more than a few snaps in
exactly. They
preseason.
got injured right away. They didn't even get the.
It's like first workout, bang, down he goes, ankle injury.
Yep.
And they're all out for the year. It's not like, well, he tweaked it, he'll be back in week 3. They're all out for the year, every one of them.
I know. Same with that
Oh.
Roman Wilson. We never saw the receiver, not once.
He's not ready. For what? They run 5-yard outs. That's the only offense it is. What do you mean he's not ready?
It's real easy. Just
Every now and then they let Austin run a fly route.
yeah, or Pickens.
Or Pickens, yeah.
You think they're going to trade him? I don't know.
They
They're-
don't need to. They're stupid if we trade Pickens.
I don't like that.
They can't bring in Metcalf. Metcalf's not a 1. He needs somebody
He needs
opposite
somebody
to,
else. Yeah, he does.
That's
to
the reason they brought Metcalf in was because we needed 2 stud receivers.
They're going to defeat the
Yeah,
whole.
they just fixed the issue.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Perfectly said. We just fixed the issue. Don't break it again.
Yeah, don't
Like,
break it again. Then you have to draft a receiver again.
right. Like we fixed the problem. Don't unfix it.
Right. The problem is, I don't think they're going to sign him long term. That's the problem. Pickens.
Probably not, but maybe that's what Wilson's plan for then, to be the opposite of Metcalf eventually if they don't want to pay Pickens, but they can't get rid of Pickens or Metcalf's not that dude.
No, not yet.
Yeah, but I wouldn't keep Pickens long term either. That guy's those two are gonna get into fights. That's why I wanted them to get Aaron Rodgers, because that's a big fight waiting to happen.
Yeah.
That would be like a special edition of Hard Knocks.
Man, easy podcast material every single week.
That's material right in itself.
Big time.
Where did the Dolphins pick, Murph?
What are we,
I have
13?
no idea.
13.
They're at 13.
I think we're at 13, but the thing is, like, I mean, I don't mind us getting an offensive lineman, but the bottom line is Tua is going to have to learn how to protect Tua at some point in his career.
That would help.
Yeah.
It's a nice idea.
That would help.
So, yeah, I guess I don't know who the Panthers are going to get.
No,
They got to get
Falcons are
offensive
15.
line, right? Is there offensive lineman worth going this high?
They need a lot. I mean, Banks is still floating out there. They could do a lot here. I mean, Jalen Walker's still there.
Oh yeah, that Walker. I forgot about him.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Georgia, the linebacker.
Wasn't he the number 1 pick a few years ago?
Trayvon Walker.
Trayvon Walker. Okay.
Georgia, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You thought he cloned himself and then like changed his name a little bit?
Wow.
He didn't want to be too obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jalen, yeah. I don't
I
know.
think the Panthers got to go offensive line here if there's one high enough to take here.
They just spent
Yeah,
so
What is
much
Pittsburgh
money
pick
trying to fix
again?
it.
What's that?
What was Pittsburgh's pick? What number are they?
21.
Okay.
Where we pick every year for the last 15 years, between 19 and 22.
Pretty much, yeah. Exactly.
We have Jack squat to show.
Why we're stuck in purgatory this long. It's like can't get anywhere.
Oh, Mel, get Shador off of there. Don't remind anyone.
No.
Tyler Warren's the pick. It's Tyler Warren. Clearly, it's Tyler Warren.
it is.
The pick here.
I'm thinking it's that Walker.
I think it is too.
I think Bryce Young needs some help. I'm going to go Tyler Warren.
Yeah, it
Yes.
could be Tyler Warren. That'd be.
I mean, they're not going to be. They had a couple additions on defense. They're still not going to be able to stop a nosebleed, in my opinion. They're not very, very good.
Mhm.
So might as
That's
well
gonna take
give
a
Bryce
couple
some
years to
options to put up some points.
True.
Yeah.
Got some decent enough receivers to
They're not going
hold
to
them
take
over. from there.
Sanders. Jets aren't taking. I mean, Carolina's not taking Sanders. I mean,
No, they don't need a quarterback.
no.
They got Bryce, and they've got, I guess, what's his face,
Who else is
Dalton
back?
still.
Do they have Andy Dalton?
We'll see what
They
they
do
get.
have Andy Dalton. Yep.
Tet McMillan from Arizona.
Is that who it is?
Wow.
Got him a weapon.
All right.
Got him. All right, Bryce. We're going to the Super Bowl. No, I'm just playing.
And the New Orleans Saints are now on the clock.
Interesting.
How tall is McMillan?
Like 5'8", 5'9", something like that.
I thought he was tall.
No,
Yeah, I thought
like
he's 6'4". Yeah,
Oh,
6'4".
yeah,
okay. Who's the other receiver I'm
big.
thinking of?
Who just gave him 5'8", man? Yeah. So
Come on,
jacked
Jeff.
up.
Take a bow. Take a
Oh,
bow.
there's a
He's 4'2",
receiver, a
220.
high-ranked receiver that's short like that, though, from somewhere.
Luther Burden, off the top of
I'd
my
like to
head,
apologize
is
to the
smaller,
McMillan
but I don't
family.
think he's that small.
He might have been harmed by that.
How do you say his first name? Totoro?
I think it goes by Tet.
T.
That's what they've been calling him on some of the shows I've been listening to. Is
Yeah.
like TET. Tet McMillan, they were calling him.
Okay.
Tyler,
Our Giants friend was really talking big about him. That's who he wanted for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, the Saints.
Ooh. Ooh. What,
This
that's,
be
Saints are on the clock.
Saints
y'all
need like
seen his
7 picks.
highlights?
because they need a quarterback.
One-handed snags. You see all
I mean, that dude's a baller.
Oh,
But he can catch.
he
Yeah.
ripped that one with one hand, just said,
Bryce will get him the
said-
ball.
Just give me the ball. That's
Yeah.
what it is right
over
there.
6'4".
Pick is in for the Saints.
Wow.
I'm taking
6'4",
QB.
220. That's good size.
Oh, Saints, don't do it. You
This
need,
could be
you
fair.
need other things, not the quarterback.
I keep seeing they like Jackson Dart better, so
Good. Take Dot.
we'll see.
It's gonna. I think it's gonna be dark. Oh yeah,
I think so. I hope so.
Dart.
Yeah.
it is gonna be dark. I really do.
Get that mojo out there. Mojo.
Herb, I actually thought about getting a Bryce Young jersey, but I was like, oh, I can't do it. I just couldn't put it on. I don't know. It's got to be all Dolphin stuff, man.
Well,
I kind of the same way, although I do have a Derek Thomas Chiefs jersey.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I got a Sean Alexander Seahawks jersey. I bought that right when he got drafted.
Gotcha.
Did you ever get a Najee Harris jersey, or did you realize that wasn't gonna?
Oh, I
he was
got
here for
one.
a good time, not a long time.
I got one. I ordered mine the night of the draft.
You did. You got hosed too.
And I did. I got shafted. Screen printed from the Steelers shop. Official Steelers,
$150 too.
$150. And it was
Hey.
screen printed. The numbers and name patch are all screen printed on. It's not even stitched on.
Then we
Serves
got
me right.
one
You should
with the
stick
stick
with
on it.
the Japanese website, whatever, and you get them for like $24. They're like nice stitched.
That's what you
Yeah,
need
nice
to go with.
highlight.
Yeah, we got
No,
that.
They put a lot of hard work into those, man. They really do.
Yeah.
$20. That's great. Good. You know?
And that's why I got so many Steeler jerseys, because we found that website you can get them, or those websites you can get them so cheap, but they're the legit Stitch kind.
Yeah, you can find them.
But go to the NFLshop.com, the official Steelers store, order one there for $150. Just comes in screen printed.
Yeah, it comes. Yeah, it's not even good quality.
What? And they don't even re-sign him. 4,000 yard season. They say, get out of here.
I ordered a Metcalf jersey already.
You did?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
What number is he wearing?
4.
4?
Yep.
How many people are Steelers fans? Is this a Steelers draft thing?
That would be, I think, 4.
4 of us.
4 that I see.
All right. Yep.
But Mike is in Pennsylvania. My cousin Mike is my cousin Mike here. He's in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Michelle was
About
there,
4
but she lives in Maryland now with her job. And then Scott appears, got people up in Pittsburgh. So
Grew up there.
Who's the goofy looking guy in the
Who's
Dolphins
there?
I can't
jersey?
remember if you grew up there or not. But yeah, grew up.
The goofy looking guy in the Dolphins jersey.
Oh. Sorry, Raj.
I'm telling Mom.
Tell him, Mom.
Yeah, but you're not alone. Murph's a Dolphins fan. Herb, who's your NFL team?
I don't really have one.
Okay,
Mine
so you're
changed.
neutral.
I was
Parker
like,
doesn't really have one either.
I'm my tip too,
I follow
Brad.
Bama players, so it's like,
Yep. There you go.
Derrick
That's what I'm
Henry
here
was out
for.
there,
Wow.
and he was
Look at
gone.
Rick Myrer sighting here.
Rick Myrer.
Look at this on the TV. You see that, Mike?
I didn't see it. We're way behind.
not.
Oh, I see that. Seahawks 93.
Jeff had
Yeah.
like that super cable. I don't know what kind of cable Jeff saw the whole damn draft already.
Hardwired.
I'm so behind with this
And with
game.
the first pick of round 2, just like, yeah, I'm on it.
I know. I'm like, what?
The Steelers took Shador. The Steelers took Shador.
Shador Sanders. Yeah.
So right now, I see the Saints green room.
Me
I
too.
don't,
Yeah.
all I see is I'm seeing Myrer now. That's what I see.
Good Lord, I was like 10 minutes ago.
I know. That's what I mean.
Fine.
Ted, dang, Mike.
Mike, did you pause it for them?
No, I didn't pause it at all. Might have
Nothing.
nothing though.
Herb, I'm in the same boat as you.
No,
I'm just a
shut
Bama
up,
lover.
Mel
So.
Kiper. You
Yeah,
I'm
and that's
all-
not good. I was rooting for the Eagles for that reason in this last one, but it's and rooting against the Chiefs.
I hate.
Oh, yeah.
I really hate the Eagles. Even though I'm only an hour from Philly, but I hate the Eagles. What happened?
They passed on Shador. They took tackle
Okay,
from Texas.
what,
I
offensive
watched you with a
tackle?
cheer. I was like, okay, this is something good then.
Are we at the point where Shador just pissed off everybody and they're just like, all right, collectively.
Piss them all off.
I
No.
hope so.
Hell.
Who did
Yeah.
they take?
I took an offensive
Kelvin
Kelvin
Banks,
Banks Jr.
Really?
from Texas.
Wow.
Texas.
That's the other thing I don't like about the draft. If you're not a quarterback or wide receiver, running back, like I don't really care. I'm like, I just want the excitement.
What a boring offensive line.
Herb's,
Oh, that's great. But this guy will make your team better. I'll block for you. I don't care, man. I just want 30, 40 points a game.
That's true. It's
Everybody draft a quarterback and a wide receiver in the first round. I don't care what you got on the team.
I know.
They should make a rule that first 2 rounds can only be offensive skill players.
Yeah. I think they tried to do that last year, right? Didn't we get it took like pick 16, 17 before we got a
That's
defensive player?
1,000% right. Because it'd be like, oh, this guy is a generational offensive tackle or guard, and he will protect your quarterback for 15 years, guaranteed. Okay, well that's great. We'll just go with the superstar that may have an 8-year career at best. I mean, it just depends. Obviously, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Last year, wasn't there like 7 quarterbacks in the top? Like,
Six by what, 12 or 13? So,
yeah, at least it was.
Well, that's what I said. The first defensive player wasn't in. It was double digits for the first defensive player came
yeah,
off
it
the
took a
board.
while
So-
last year.
So
A lot of
no,
quarterbacks
I get it.
last year.
But I think to Parker's point, they'll skip all the offensive linemen and wonder why they never scored any points because their quarterback's always getting sacked and there's no
Yeah.
hole for running back. And they're like, I don't know. Got 3
At the
great
end
wide
of the day.
receivers. I don't know.
They
What's
didn't draft a lineman. That's why.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it comes to the guys in the trenches, and
True.
they make and break your team. So
True.
Yep.
I mean, as much as I hate the Eagles, they do have one heck of an offensive line.
Yep.
Well, they can do the tush push.
Yep.
They got the goalless whole line.
until they outlaw that,
Yeah, they keep
I
trying.
love the fact
yeah.
that they want to outlaw something that one team does really, really well. Like that's it's not like every team is.
I know, they're like,
they're like,
I
look,
like-
I don't like that they're good at it.
Fair. because you know if
The
it's
Bears.
3rd and 4th and 1, they're like, okay, that's a first down now.
Yep.
Oh, this is one of the special things here.
I
Are
wonder
they
who
getting
they're-
Tyler Warren?
They could take Tyler Warren.
Okay. All right. So while they're doing this, we're going to talk about real stuff. All right. So the next picks are Bears, Niners, Cowboys, Dolphins, Colts. None of those need quarterbacks. So
No.
we should be safe for those picks.
We need a backup
Falcons,
quarterback.
Cardinals, Bengals, Seahawks, Bucks, and Broncos. None of those need quarterbacks.
Those need a quarterback.
So unless somebody trades up
Yeah.
or
Dude,
Dallas
this is
takes
like-
them at 12.
Yeah. Well, it's like when Aaron Rodgers fell so far, it's because everybody in between
Yeah,
just didn't need a quarterback. you
Yeah.
know?
Jeff, leave it
Once
to
you
the
got past
Falcons to
really
make
the
another
Giants.
controversial pick. And
If the Falcons grab another quarterback, that just
Yeah.
be like, they're like, screw it. We
They're just gonna corner the market on quarterbacks.
don't even care anymore.
Grabbing all
They
the
said
ones.
we will never have a quarterback problem again.
No.
Ever.
What do you mean we can't play all 3 of them?
Sure. Really? Watch
Sure.
this.
Kirk Cousins was like, what? When they drafted that Penix, and he ended up playing anyway then.
I know.
Yeah.
That was my hot
It's like
take of
when they
last year.
took
I said
Jordan
Penix
Love.
will be starting games by the end of the year.
And he did, yep.
Like
Probably
when the
one of
Packers
the-
took Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers was like, huh?
Jordan,
what?
he's like, I'm going to play forever just to spite you guys.
That's right. That's what Favre was trying to do.
Yeah.
Riding off into the sunset, hoping to win one more Super Bowl.
Well,
Fortune and glory, guys. Fortune and glory.
That's what Rodgers is waiting for. He ain't winning it here, I can tell you that. At least not this year.
Oh, they're booing the Bears pick.
Uh-oh.
gosh.
Probably pick Shador
Oh, yeah.
Sanders.
Shut your mouth, Mike. I'll
That would be hilarious,
Anyone.
too.
Caleb Williams would be like, what?
I know, like, how we had a thing going on here.
We got a thing.
Wouldn't it be funny if Aaron Rodgers was in the crowd? with
And
the
Caleb
Green Bay
Williams
fans?
entered the NFL transfer portal.
Oh my God! If there was an
They do
NFL
not
transfer
contact
portal,
that.
they'd have to shut this thing down.
They are really booing. Holy cow.
They
Yeah,
hate
okay,
those
is it
guys.
The Bears. Yeah.
Go Bears.
I don't know who they'd take. Maybe Warren, maybe? I'm thinking.
Maybe a tight end.
Oh,
Yeah.
Steve McMichael died yesterday, Mike. Did you see that?
Oh, I didn't see
Mongo.
that.
You just said that.
Yeah.
Lost to the NFL legends.
6 wow, I knew that.
Yeah.
My heart is with the McMichael family during this incredibly unique time. It will never be forgotten. His legacy will continue.
The Four Horsemen, man.
Yeah.
Especially him calling out Angel Hernandez. That was pretty great.
Michael.
Singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
He's like, I'm gonna have something to say, but they got the home plate umpire, and the Angel Hernandez was pissed.
That was awesome. He was like glaring up at him, like, "What are you gonna do?
Wow.
You're 5'8".
It's like, come on, it ain't happening.
Tear your arms off.
He was a stalwart in WCW, man.
Man, he was on a lot of that Sting clip I was watching last night. He was on a lot of that stuff.
I'm sure.
Remember that, Mike? That fake Sting came out and they beat up Lex Luger in the parking lot outside that limousine. It was raining.
That's right.
Ooh. Colston Loveland.
Oh, they took him over Warren. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, tight end.
Another tight end yet.
I like how the one guy is trying to convince everyone else it's good, and all the rest of them are like, "No, this sucks."
Yeah.
This sucks. Not good.
That's why they were booing. They're like,
They were probably booing it first until the TV came on. They were like, "Oh yeah, good pick. Oh yeah." They're like,
Yeah.
They are booing. They don't like that pick. Look at
That's
them.
a huge freaking family.
I just can't believe they took him over Warren.
Right?
Nuts.
I thought Warren was a beast.
He is.
He is.
Loveland's good too, but I
I think
mean,
Warren's
not
better.
bad. He wasn't.
Warren's
49ers on the clock. Who are they taking here?
Our pick is in already.
Already?
Yep.
I'm still showing 9 minutes on the clock yet.
Hey, they're like, screw it. I got places to be.
Right?
No, let's move. Let's get
Here,
on.
you pick him. I don't care.
Yeah,
Oh, it's in now.
it's extended happy hour. I got to get going.
They did a Twitter poll who they should draft.
Who do you think they're taking here? I don't know. I mean,
Shador Sander.
oh gosh.
I just like the look on Jeff's face. Like Jeff's gonna jump through the screen if we keep
Everything is
guessing
up now.
Shador.
They're
Right,
gonna take Shador
Bring it
Sanders.
out there, and somebody's got to take him at 20.
Yeah, Denver.
Hold on,
nah,
Con, he's
Denver,
going, and they're going to take him a pick ahead, just like
Denver
Howie
got
Roseman
Just once.
does, right in front of somebody.
Yeah. Just once at the draft, I want them to show all their worst plays. Like, here's the guy you just drafted, and here's all his
Opposite.
drops, and
What
here's
he-
the whiffs, and the bad.
This is
I
what
like
he
that's
doesn't
just
do
one
well.
time.
That'd be funny. They
That
just
would
showed
be
all
awesome.
the bad plays.
I would love it.
I had no idea.
That NFL blooper music, like playing behind it.
Yeah.
Bow.
So here's Shador getting drafted. Here's every pick six he threw last year. Like, what the?
Yeah,
Here's every turnover he had.
Yeah.
I had no idea your Niners were picking here. I had no clue.
No clue.
Maybe that Walker guy.
Did they go Ty Warren? I mean, Kittle's like what, 33?
Nah, they're not gonna take a tight end.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll take this Jalen Walker or whatever his name is.
Give me that hat, kid. Pick is in, and we're gonna commercial.
We'll be right back.
Am I watching CBS? Good lord. Ding.
they do need line help and linebacker. So Jalen Walker, one of the other interior
Jihad
guys.
Campbell.
Campbell, yeah.
Campbell's still on the board. Yeah.
Campbell on the board. I saw a mock of him going 11th to San Francisco, so that might be an option.
Who's that? Which one?
Jihad Campbell from Alabama,
Oh yeah, yeah.
linebacker. That's a bad dude, man.
It could be.
Y'all seen the that meme back from like 2022 when it was little Sasquatch that got drafted, and the guy like had a video of his home self in like his own place, and he's like, I just got drafted, and he's in like the back room. He's like, Mom, I don't want to go to the NFL. I don't want to do it. Y'all seen that?
Never know what she's doing back there. He said, Ma, I want the meatloaf now. Ma, meatloaf.
We want it.
I never know what she's doing back there.
You don't want to know.
Oh god.
You know what? I think I will have some meatloaf. You want
Did
some?
I get the head in the hands, Raj? No,
That was,
not yet.
yeah.
The TV's so far behind the phones that the Cowboys are on the clock. I'm like, I didn't even see the 49ers pick yet.
Mike's got one of the big console TVs, so it's
He
a
does.
little rabbit ears.
Mike's on a 56K modem.
I'm so black and
Still
white.
dial up. Somebody's on AOL in the background.
Black and white.
You got me.
The good old days.
Yeah.
Yeah, these kids don't know about AOL, man. Hey, Herb, you remember getting about like 500 hours free in the mail and a CD?
Yes.
Yes, I remember that.
Hey, why'd you ask me? Why do you think I'm the oldest?
Got yourself into that one there, Jeff.
Just a hunch. I rolled the dice.
No, he was actually on the show. I think we told him. I'm so old I can't remember anymore though.
That's about to say I forgot already.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of alcohol
remember-
being consumed on that show.
Jeez.
I remember the
That's all
Yahoo
right. I
chat
came
room.
prepared tonight, okay?
You didn't tell me to bring. Well, I'm staying at the in-laws tonight. I couldn't bring alcohol.
And then I got my little. Yeah, I'm saving it for the Steelers pick. If it's Shador, I'm drinking. I'm just gonna rip the thing off here and just
He's gonna pull it.
fling it behind me.
You've lost it.
Yeah,
You tuned
me
in for
another
the
one.
rest.
Start breaking out the music.
That's a rattlesnake! A rattlesnake!
Oh God!
He brought in the beer truck. He got the beer. He smoked the rock. I can't believe it. I Boston. That rattlesnake! That son of a bitch!
That son of a bitch! Somebody do something! My God!
Oh man.
For God's sake! Somebody stop the damn match!
There
He
you
was WrestleMania, believe it or not. He was at WrestleMania.
That's what he did when he chucked Mankind off the cage that thing. He slammed it. He chucked him off that steel cage. Somebody stop the damn match! For God's sake, he killed him!
They
You-
thought he died.
On the broadcast.
What?
Uncle Jeff, look at the broadcast.
Current starting QBs. See?
Steelers,
There it is. Nobody needs one.
and they just showed Shador.
So Cleveland's going to trade up to 20 and pick him right in front of us.
Yes. Or the Steelers have traded the 21st pick.
Yes.
in the NFL
Or that's
draft.
happening.
I mean,
For the Cleveland Browns. For the Browns' 6th-round pick in 2037.
dude, there's the starting QBs for the.
Somebody's going to have to trade up if they're going to take Shador. Somebody's trading up.
Yeah.
I just know if the world is ready for Shador, Dion, Metcalf, and Pickens, like to all be in the same orbit.
Man.
Yes,
Oh my God,
we want
dude.
this.
Content
That'd be
every
hell of
week.
entertainment, though.
you.
It will be entertaining. We'll do an NFL show every week.
Every day.
Okay. So they're going to talk about service members. Okay.
Gosh,
Pickens
Tomlin's
been
gonna be
Adams
drinking
12
on the
minutes.
sideline.
just pick a
Oh, that's in Japan.
minutes.
Yeah.
Tomlin's gonna get fired mid-game, and Dion's gonna take over,
I would love that actually.
like in the middle of the second quarter.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, big time.
You
Listening.
had my curiosity. Now you have my
I'm
attention.
listening.
Oh my,
All right.
I'm going Jihad Campbell, linebacker, Alabama.
could be
Walter Nolan.
or that
My
Walker.
official pick.
Oh,
It
yeah.
could be Walter Nolan.
Come on, Jihad.
They need a D lineman, don't they?
Shador
Yeah, they got
Sanders? What?
gutted this offseason.
Here it comes.
That's a good pick too.
That's a good pick there. You're right.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
He's a linebacker, right?
Yeah, well, edge
Yep.
is what they have
Edge
down.
rusher.
Defense man. Yeah.
I still didn't get the pick yet.
You guys are spoiling Mike's whole night.
This is
Sorry.
unbelievable. This is so.
I tried pausing it.
You know?
So who do the Cowboys get? Who do the Cowboys get?
I'm way behind then.
Hey, Mike, the 49ers just drafted Trey Lance.
Drafted
Where I'm
Trey
at.
Lance.
I'm probably that far back.
Just
Yes.
FYI, things didn't work out.
Like, yo, I heard good stuff about this Trey Lance kid.
Yeah, and he's like 6
Who'd we
stars.
lose?
Is that why I'm looking at his highlights right now?
Who'd we lose? Murph?
Murph.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a private chat. Did he have to bounce?
Is hopping off for
Oh,
dinner.
hopping off for dinner. Well done.
Dinner time.
Oh, look at we got some friends in the house.
What's going
Yes,
on?
agreed. That's a good pick by Sam Fran. We were just agreeing with that.
Oh, Williams. I forgot about him too. Yeah.
Oh, Florida State highlights?
I want
Really?
the Steelers to
Boy.
take Milrow and Shador somehow. Just same pick. Say screw it.
Shador Milrow. What?
Yes.
Like, it's not, hey, you didn't say we
Oh.
couldn't draft two guys that just say their
funny.
first and last name.
You laugh, but they said it's a possibility they could take 2 quarterbacks in this draft. It's actually that's how bad they are. Look at their quarterback room; it's the worst in the league. It's
No.
terrible.
Skylar Thompson still in there, Fonzie? Didn't we talk about him one time?
Yeah, he's still there.
Tyler Thompson, are you kidding me? I mean, what?
I
That guy,
forgot.
no.
I forgot Quinn Ewers was even in the draft.
Yes.
Oh, he is?
Wow.
Yep.
You want
So
to
did
talk
Quinn
about
Ewers.
zero buzz?
I know that's what I'm saying.
I'm sure he's buzzed.
He'd probably go like 4th round, maybe, or
Pick
That's
is in
crazy.
for Dallas already.
Cowboys.
Yep.
It's in. Yep.
And
And I see who it is apparently because I've already looked at the side, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Give us a hint. Give us a hint.
no spoilers.
None.
Just
No
to do a live
spoilers?
reaction.
Give us
No
a really
spoiler.
obscure spoiler.
They're athletic and they got drafted in the first round.
Wow.
Oh,
And
You're an NFL player now?
could be
He's
like
now
800
coming to
people.
college.
all right, is Bayless about to have a heart
Let's see
attack?
what the Cowboys do. Yeah,
I think it was a
And
good pick for them.
They are not Italian.
Offensive or defensive?
defensive. Is it defensive?
He's not
Jalen
saying.
Walker. Okay.
Roll Tide.
Oh. Hey,
Walker,
roll tide, T-Book.
There we go.
Actually get to watch him on TV.
Okay.
I can go
Trying
see
to
him
build
in
the
person.
line back
Great,
up.
great pick for them because Dak needs all the help he can get
Yeah.
to somewhere throw it. I don't know where he'll throw it, but he needs some help to give
There's
him a
Dolphins
couple.
on the clock now.
Let's see how quick they decide.
Okay.
It's a good pick.
Rosen
Dallas,
playing.
man. They lost Zach. Zach Martin retired.
Well, they
Yeah,
need
so
a line.
they need guard help.
You're
They
right,
did.
Mike. Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. They did.
It's a good pick.
I see Let's Go Ty. I was like, Ty Simpson got drafted? What? What did I miss?
Ty Sampson.
That just tells you how much I've heard that name out there.
Who do you think Miami's taking?
That's a terrible draft class. You're onto
probably-
something here, Cotton,
I
but I, don't
wouldn't
care.
mind-
I need Shador at 21. And
I wouldn't mind an
That's it.
offensive lineman, but then again, I wouldn't mind Jalen Walker, to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
yeah.
Or
That would
Josh.
help.
Or Josh.
that would help
need-
you guys.
They
That'd
need
be a
some
good pick.
defense,
Still sitting
but they
there.
also need some O line. So completely fine with that. Either choice on that, but definitely they got enough skilled players. They got some good running backs. They got a quarterback. If he can just stay healthy and protect himself.
Yep.
Yeah, Roger, you gonna give him a kiss on the cheek?
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. Yep. He did.
Yeah, but are they,
Yeah,
are they
yeah.
screwed?
Yeah.
Nice, very nice.
All right, thank you, Roger.
Yeah, thanks. Are they trading Tyreek Hill at some point or no?
No.
I
They're
think
gonna
we'll have him
ride
for
that
like
one
1 or
out.
2 more years, and then that's going to fizzle out.
I wouldn't get rid of him. I mean,
Chiefs did everything without him, which was shocking to me because I really thought Tyreek was one of the main reasons why they were so good for so long. But
I mean, look at last year. Chiefs didn't
Yeah.
really have a really like receiver, and they still went all the way to the Super Bowl.
mhm. That's making me think had they had a Tyreek Hill, they probably would have competed a little bit better. But
Yeah,
in that game, it was all
And
Eagles.
Booker Mean, man.
I was. Yeah, no.
But you have to think, though, if they pay Tyreek, they lose something somewhere else. So maybe that
Mhm.
defense isn't as good to get them to that position. I think that's what they're banking on. We got Andy Reid and we got Pat Mahomes. We can make it work.
Oh yeah,
And then what's the name got hurt, I guess, after Pat tried to tackle him.
Oh yeah, the receiver.
Yeah. My names are
Miller
escaping me.
highlights. Is this for Booker or is it?
That's the weirdest thing about offensive line highlights is they have to highlight the guy and you have to catch a glimpse of him before the rest
The
of
other
the
guy, yeah.
Hey, Miller, I'm like, what?
Yeah. So they're Booker highlights, but he's barely in them. Hey,
Yeah,
see?
you can't tell.
Telling you, let's just start drafting quarterbacks and wide receivers. Nothing but.
How many
Miami
offensive
don't mess
linemen? What, the 4th offensive lineman already? 3rd?
Is it? Is that his dad?
That's your 4th lineman.
Yeah.
Booker is.
His dad said, I'm finally going to get that new truck. He probably got it when he was in college. Oh.
My dog's barking a right pick too.
Mike,
That must mean
tranquilizer.
that is a sign
3,
that Miami
2,
is gonna
1.
draft Jalen Walker.
Big German Shepherd, man. I'm telling you, they ain't. You done? Is that it? He looks at me.
Man, every one of these stinking picks, we're one pick closer.
Jeff is sweating it, man.
Jeff is
I
over there
am.
sweating, nervous as hell, shaking and everything.
But what's going to happen is he's going to be there, and we're going to take somebody else, or we're going to trade out of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd be really happy. I do not really want him that badly.
You don't want him?
Yeah, I don't.
Jeff wasn't even this nervous when he saw the finger.
He's Russ all over again. He holds on to the ball. He runs into sacks.
Yeah.
I think he'll be good, but I don't think he's ready to start.
The problem is, normally I probably wouldn't be as excited, but our room is so bad. It's like something has to.
We need to address it, but
yeah,
I'm almost tempted to just run with Mason and maybe trade back, get some picks, and try to move up next year.
Yeah. I just don't think. I think the Tomlin thing is what is over everybody's head. Is he's trying to get that streak where he doesn't, not a losing season.
That's all they worry about.
Yeah, so they'll make a middling effort when honestly,
nuts.
It wouldn't be bad to drop back and punt on it for a year if you're not getting what you
It'd
want.
probably be better to get picks and whatnot, but I don't think the quarterback class is that much better than next year.
They keep saying it's supposed to be. I don't know.
We're picking at 20 or 21. I don't know.
I think a lot of it depends on what you think about Drew Aller, because that's supposed to be one of your top people. Like, I'm not high on him.
He won't be there at 20 or 21.
Drew Aller is.
No, I'm saying like next year. Well, I mean, but if you guys do the same thing, then
I don't know what he's
saying. I'm saying he won't be there in the high teens or 20s.
No,
I don't think anyway.
There's also Arch. I don't know how good he's going to be.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Nussmeier. I mean, there's a lot of questions next year, but I think
they're saying it's better.
The names are better.
I don't know. I mean,
we'll see. But
yeah,
I don't think this year is that bad. But
just not many starting caliber guys.
Yeah,
it's a coin flip anyway. I mean,
sitting behind Mason for a year. If we took Shador, I could see him sitting behind Mason.
No, I'd be all right with that. Let him.
But then again, the Steelers' offensive philosophy is so blah. Like,
hey,
quiet. It seems very complicated, at least from what we've seen.
Yeah,
there's no risky throws. There's no.
Right.
I mean, it's very conservative, very, very non-risk taking. And I don't, if that's the case, will it be a bad idea to start a rookie if your offense is that conservative, or if you're actually going to open it up a little bit, let him sit behind Mason for a year?
I don't think they're getting another.
The thought of somebody learning from Mason Rudolph is just hilarious to me, though.
That's very hilarious. As far as I'm concerned, I don't even know why he's even back here. It's like,
comfortable.
Did you not try this already? Did you not?
Yeah, that's kind of my thought. Was we've seen this movie, let's not see it again.
Enough. Hey, quiet. Zara, quiet.
What is this Glenn Powell movie? Chad Powers.
You remember when Eli Manning dressed up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Eli Manning dressed up as Chad Powers. They made a movie out of it. TV show.
Oh, wow. They made a movie out of Eli Manning's spoof character. That's amazing.
Yep. Are you able to let her out? No.
I'm going to dangle this for you, Jeff.
Okay.
You're going to love it.
Shoot, they did that for Kyrie Irving's uncle.
Will Levis.
Oh, no.
May be available, and they desperately need draft picks. There's a chance we flip a late round pick for him.
Jeff's going to bring the ball out early. Scott's trying to kill him.
That's not
saying.
Kenneth Grant.
Needs some protection.
That's who I wanted the Steelers to draft.
Oh,
Grant.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna fall, but
all right.
That's what I would have preferred.
You go out.
Onto Harmon or what's his name? Walter Nolan. To the other two.
I'll be right back, gentlemen.
All right.
Who's on the clock now? Indy.
The Colts.
All right, so my thing with Will Levis is you're putting him almost, it feels like in the same situation as in Tennessee with shoddy protection, and there's the reason Tennessee's picking number one and they took a quarterback was because they took one high a couple years ago and he was awful.
Well, they were awful last year. I was mostly joking. I don't want Will Levis. I'm just throwing that out there. Like,
but
they're probably going to try to move on from him.
Yeah. Even when Levis had protection and stuff, he just did some.
He has all the tools.
Things,
yeah.
You know?
He's just all over
he
the
looks
place.
the part. He's got the tools. He looks like a quarterback.
I'm
Went
about
to
to
the
jump off for a second, but I'll try to be back in a little later.
Thanks, man. See you, Raj.
We will not miss you, Raj.
I will
love you,
never
bro.
miss you.
Oh, that's just hurtful.
It's just hurtful. Man, Grant's a beast, though, Fonzie. I wouldn't have been upset if we would have taken him.
I would have moved up for him, but we don't really have the assets to pull that off.
He looks like a beast.
We need a Hayward replacement. This is the draft to do it. So
Yeah, he's getting a little long in the tooth.
Hey guys, I'm hopping off for the night. All right.
ooh.
See you, Park.
See y'all later.
Parker, you're the greatest, man. Love you.
Love you, man. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Parker's like, who the hell was that guy? I don't know. Some random dude said love you, and I just said it whack, and I just left off.
Just say it back. That's what you say, man. Somebody says I love you, say it back. One QB in first 13 picks. That means second QB.
I don't know. I wouldn't be upset if we took him. I just
I may be overhyping myself, but my gut tells me there's something about that kid that I know he didn't win a lot at Colorado, 8-4 or whatever, but I don't know. There's just something about that kid. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but my gut is telling me there's something about that kid. Ty Warren. There he goes, Mike. Oh, he had to go. That's right. He had to go. Yeah. Ty Warren off the board.
dang, how many people we got in here? 5, 4.
4 now. So we had a good match. My buddy Tobias said he was going to hop in, but I hadn't seen him. All right, so who's on the clock at 15? ATL. That's a good pick for Indy. Ty Warren, man. That's a good. That guy's a beast.
Daniel Jones just got a new weapon.
Daniel Jones. He's on the Colts now?
Colts.
Yeah, he's on the Colts. That's supposed to be a quarterback competition.
Him and Richardson. Oh, Mike, Ty Warren just went to the Colts.
All right. Sorry about that.
Hey, Ty Warren just went to the Colts.
Just saw that. Yep.
Saw that.
I'm into that.
Man, Penn State's loading up first rounders this year.
Yeah, that's their
third?
Second?
I think
it's
Abdul Carter, one other guy, and this guy, right? Isn't that 3?
Abdul Carter and Tyler Warren.
Okay. It's only 2. Okay. I thought there was one more. Sorry.
I mean, 2's still a lot for your first round. They could ever get it done on the field. And shoot, Drew Aller had a chance, I think, at going in the first round if he had jumped out.
Yeah.
Is Aller in the draft this year?
No, that's what I'm saying. I think there was some buzz about him.
He was smart to come back. He wasn't ready to.
And he lit up.
I don't think he was either, Mike. I agree.
He probably would have come to the draft, but he fell off in the playoffs. He struggled in the playoffs, and so
Notre Dame, he really had
he probably got knocked back a little bit.
Not completing a pass to a wide
Dame.
receiver is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard for a quarterback for a whole game.
It's unreal. Well, he really looked at Warren a lot. That's why.
Yeah.
He's absolutely going to get drafted very high next year, though. He's just.
I agree.
Yeah.
He has the size. Like, someone's going to fall in love with
I think he would have gone in the first round this year.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I agree.
But I'm just not a fan. Yeah.
Sit down, Pop. Man, the Commanders have the ugliest uniforms ever.
Who do you think Atlanta's taken? That Walker's still out there, isn't he? Is he still?
Jalen Walker? Yeah, he's still out there.
I don't know who Atlanta needs. I'm not sure what they need, but
you would think still defense. Since that's what they were going to address first round last year and win a different way.
Right.
Went a different way.
They went,
Little
yeah,
bit,
they
you
went
know,
about as far the other way as they possibly
I mean,
could.
you know, we just signed a quarterback for $100 million,
Older
so
guys, like, yeah, they went.
I mean, draft one with the 8th pick in the draft.
yeah, you know.
Wait, what?
I was trying to be polite. They just went a different way, you know. About as far away from defense as they could get.
That was a crazy draft last year.
It was.
I mean, top to bottom. They kept saying like 2 quarterbacks were going to go early. And then all the teams late in the first or early in the second, like teams were just going to wait. All those guys will be there. They all went, and then it was just
chaos,
mayhem after that.
Because I was sure Penix and Knicks were going to survive to the second round. And then I thought it was at least going to be late first.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, Penix went like 10th, didn't he?
What's that, Jeff?
Didn't Bo Nix go like 10th?
Like 12th?
12th, yeah. McCarthy went 10th.
That's right.
Yeah, Nick's been pretty
AJ
hot.
McCarthy blew his leg out in the preseason, which led to Sam Darnold having a MVP type season and getting a huge bag from.
Yeah, but they still
Seattle.
said I'd still rather have the blown out leg guy than pay you a lot of money, Sam Darnold. So thanks for everything.
It is
Like
crazy.
we've seen your career as a whole. This one off
Yes.
isn't. We ain't stupid.
No.
Although we did have a good year.
Paid a guy with a terrible knee and a bad ankle, and their insurance policy was a guy that tore both his ACLs in the past 4 years.
So you're saying you don't think these are smart picks? Is that what you're saying?
I don't get paid to make these decisions, but
just not necessarily the decisions you'd be making.
yeah, right.
I'm with you. I think sometimes they get too smart for their own goods and they try to prove it to everybody.
That's exactly what it was. It was just Kirk's going to mentor him. We think he's underrated. All these teams, that's what I always tell people. Like, you can mock draft as much as you want and read as much as you want about the draft, but there's a team out there that fell in love with a player.
Yes.
It's true.
And is going to overdraft them every single year.
Oh, absolutely.
Every
They
single
talk about
year.
what they think that the team needs, but it doesn't always go that way.
Yeah.
Nope.
You're right. I know it's not the same exact with the parallels like in the NBA with deciding I want Anthony Davis so bad that I'm willing to give up anything to get him because I've narrowed in on this one player.
Yep.
And sometimes they just get in their own head and say, let me trade away Luka to get Anthony Davis, even though it's stupid.
Yeah.
Man, I was trying to come up with a comp for that in like another sport, but I don't think there's a good
I don't.
trade.
No.
It could even be compared to that.
No. I mean, to trade away a top 5 guy on after a finals run for a guy older and more injury prone, who by the way got hurt in the first game he played with you, just to prove a point to you. Oh, you didn't think I was injury prone? No. Hold on.
It's just so wild.
Yeah. That's got to be the craziest thing I think I've ever seen. And then to double down on it later.
That's what's crazy, like justifying it to your fans' faces after they say
Yes.
they don't like it. Instead of doing damage control, they just kind of defended
Keep
it
rolling with it. Yeah.
endlessly. It's just
And saying stuff like, I didn't realize how important he was. Are you guys kidding me?
yeah. He's one of
So
the
you
faces of the NBA.
Yes. Sorry, we just haven't been paying any attention, like ever.
Just wild.
Some people just shouldn't own teams.
Keep saying he's best available, but Atlanta's not going to take him.
Then
Who's it going to be? They keep showing him. Yeah, he's still sitting there. It's Walker. I think he's going next.
look at all the hits he goes. Jimmy Clausen ranked 7th.
Pick is in. Who's Atlanta taking?
Somebody's in. Tobias. What's up, bro? Everybody. Tobias, this is everybody.
How you doing?
How's it going?
How are you?
So just in time for the Falcons pick.
Hey, I'm waiting on my Bucks, man, at 19. If we get Jalen Graham, I'm going to howl like a wolf.
Hey, I'm going to howl if we get Shador at 21.
You ain't kidding.
Yeah.
I'll be
Honestly,
okay with it.
honestly, I want the coach to pick that thing. You see that quarterback room?
I don't know what the Saints are doing. Saints need to do a lot, but
Well, the Saints didn't take one. I'm surprised. I thought they
Yeah.
would have.
Let's have another plan. Trading up to 20.
Could be.
No.
good.
The plan is to keep giving out bonuses to these old guys they have and kick the can down the road. They'll be paying Cam Jordan at 2035 probably.
The Steelers doing with Cam Hayward.
Yeah, like 46 years old. He's still playing.
No, Steelers extend Cam Hayward 4 years. What?
Unreal. That's why I don't think they're going to pay TJ Watt. I don't think they're going to do it. I don't know.
I don't know. They should have done it last year before, what's his name, Garrett signed that deal.
Now they got that deal. They're like,
Now they got a floor.
Yep.
All right, Atlanta selects Shador Sanders.
A quarterback.
Why not, right? Why not?
Jalen Walker. Staying home.
I got you too.
I said it would be him. I was right on that one.
I'm still wondering why the Raiders drafted a Mountain West running back who won't run the 40 and then a total rebuild at number 6.
Yeah, it's kind of.
He won't run the 40.
Yeah, I'm not taking a running back who refuses to run the 40. I'm sorry.
It's true. That's true. So who's on? Arizona's on the clock now.
Arizona.
Don't know who they're.
Oof, Arizona at pick 16. Who do they need?
Jesus.
They need a secondary help, I think.
Maybe that Will Johnson, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Bidwell? That old guy just took the phone call.
His hat don't fit. He said the hat don't fit.
That's it. I'm out.
He goes, that
They
don't
could go receiver here too, actually. I don't know if they'd want to.
fit. Even they got.
So far, there's only been one receiver come off the board, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
They did
McKellen?
take
McKellen?
Marv last year, so I don't know if they want to spend two
Yeah,
first-round picks on
they took Marvin
receivers.
Harrison last year, so.
But
Oh, that's true.
Can we be honest?
they do need
Anybody who watched college football knew before the draft the Cardinals took the wrong receiver. We knew that before the draft.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking a receiver high who won't run the 40. He was slow. He does he's all about ball skills. Neighbor, he will beat you deep. He can run. He can separate. I can't take a receiver top doesn't separate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and where did that Neighbors get picked? He got picked pretty high, didn't he?
Malik
Yeah.
Neighbors went like 9th or something to the Giants,
he
didn't
was-
he?
Yeah.
Top 10 pick, I think.
yeah, 6 maybe, 7th.
Okay,
somewhere in
6,
there.
7, somewhere around there.
Yeah, he was pretty high.
God, we're getting close here.
Yeah, I know.
Steelers won't pick for another hour still.
Like 5 picks away, and I'm like, I could go run an errand or
5 picks
two.
away.
These 5 picks will take forever.
I know, and then they're going to I'm going to honor somebody at some point between now and 21. So
Yeah.
Well, they're still on the clock. They haven't. Pick's not in yet, right?
no. Usually, okay. So this is weird. It's taking this long. Are they working? Are they wheeling and dealing? Who's moving up to take Shador here?
Yeah. I'll put you on camera though.
Yeah, no.
If I was Steelers, I might move up anyway just to be on the safe side. Because they have to get somebody quarterback.
I thought of that too, but I don't know if they're going to move up to take him. I don't know. I mean, that would.
Yeah. Now, honestly, I don't think Stewart's that good because both his ass and the line of scrimmage are behind him.
Right.
But the Steelers still got to do it. So hey, you got to try them out.
They have to. They just, unfortunately, they don't have a choice this year. They got to take a quarterback.
I wish they would fold out. If they don't take Shador, fold out and tank one.
Yep.
Well,
Yep. But it's not like he could be Eddie Dalton in a bad thing. And
If
21, I'll take Eddie Dalton.
yeah, right. Yeah, it's true.
Pick is in.
Pick is in.
It was,
Cardinals. Well, they're not handshaking and hugging.
well, they got Kyler Murray, so they definitely need a quarterback.
Yeah.
You Golden. That's the one that was. That's that guy I was
Mike
thinking about.
Golden,
That was like
yeah.
5'8".
I don't know if they're going to take another receiver, though. I mean, they could, but
I think if Booker was available, they might have taken Booker.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
yeah. What's Mel Kiper think?
What's the pick? The pick is in for days.
Been in for
I might hurt for top.
They already got next year's pick in.
there's Matthew Golden.
I'm on Johnny Barrett on the Bucks. He dropping.
You dropping.
Come on, jeez.
Here we go.
And who is it?
Oh, shit. Pierce is still available, too. Yeah. I forgot about him.
Who's that?
James Pierce.
Walter Nolan.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I like
Nolan.
Walter Nolan. I
Wow.
like him a lot.
That's a defensive lineman, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't know who he is. But he got a good one.
Watch the Bengals take Shador just to piss me off.
But the Bengals may take another wide receiver. They don't care about
We're going to take him anyway. Why not?
Yeah.
Tobias, your mic is clipping real bad. When you talk, it clips real bad. All right, so the Bengals need a bunch. Fonzie, what do you think the Bengals are doing here?
Well, they could go edge. They could go safety. There's that kid from South Carolina.
Oh, yeah, Nick, whatever.
Yes, I like
And
edge.
then Worry or whatever. He was a guy that I thought the Steelers might actually look at, but I think I tend to agree that Shador is probably the pick. I just don't want it.
I'm going that way. I might hope just because.
Oh, is that better?
Well, yeah, that's better.
Yeah,
It's much better, yep.
better. Yeah.
I don't know. Steelers do need a quarterback. There's different ways to approach it.
I mean, you got the worst corporate room in the league.
You got to do something.
You got to go up from there. I mean, that's.
I think, if they take Shador, that's a win. I think if they don't and they trade back for picks, I think that's a win. Or if they take, well, I don't know who you take there. If you stay at 21 and don't take Shador, I don't know.
I don't want a D lineman. I really don't. I keep seeing that Harmon, but I don't want it.
I mean, we're going to have to get one at some point in this draft, I think.
I don't think a first round, though.
It was Kenneth Grant off the board.
Right.
The only problem is I don't know what the D-line class is next year, but this is a really good.
It is.
For, hand in the dirt guys, this is the best draft we had in a while. So
yeah.
If you are going to take one in the first round, it should be this year, but
Normally,
you can also address it later. It's
exactly.
As with anything, I guess.
But if they would have addressed their quarterback situation, I would say, D lineman for sure.
Yeah.
But they didn't. Simon Mason didn't fix anything.
Oh, they're playing a little Dion ad on NFL Network. priming us for the
and that on ESPN too.
Bengals are still on the clock.
Says pick is in now.
Yeah.
Oh, it is? Okay. I'm still a little behind.
Shiloh Sanders.
That's the pick.
I forgot about him.
The Bengals needed defensive help. They went with Shiloh Sanders.
He's in the draft. I don't know if he's like a
I don't know how high.
serious
Somebody will
prospect or
take
not.
him.
But
Somebody will take him. We'll wind up with him if he's available in the 6th or 7th round, just to keep him and Shador together.
The
and
family
then Dino Tomlin in the 7th.
all together. You got to
Dino
keep the family
Tomlin.
together, right?
Dino Tomlin.
You got to get Connor Hayward, remember?
Yeah. Keep it in the family.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be.
We need. I mean, who else is our running back besides Jalen Warren? Who else do we have? Do we need a running
Kenneth
back?
Gainwell.
From
Oh
the
yeah, that old Eagles running back, right?
Yep. And then we Cordero Patterson's still around, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Which he's done. I mean,
Cordero Patterson.
My gosh.
Last year, like critical third downs, he was getting the rock. They were handing him the ball, like critical third down plays.
barely run. Like, oh my God. It's like 36.
Nazee's sitting on the sideline to give the ball to Cordell Patterson.
I know. Correll's getting these critical carries in these crucial times of the game.
And he has nothing left. I mean,
oh yeah, Fonzie was right. He was out of gas.
He was bad. Even a kick return, they got him for it to be a kick returner. He was brutal.
Yeah, I mean, his wheels are gone. He's just.
We lose everybody here. Is everybody dropping out here?
No, Tobias getting his audio fixed.
There we go.
There he is.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
All right, good. Put the AirPods in this time. So
yeah. Before it was like muffled and it was clipping, and so we couldn't understand anything you were saying.
Yeah, it was tough.
A few words here and there. But that's
okay.
That's much better. Who are the
I was
Bengals
saying the
doing here?
Cardinals. They probably pick another wide receiver. They don't care about defense.
I don't think they're going to. Oh my gosh, they have locked up T. Higgins and
Jamar Chase.
Which is stupid.
Ever.
He said, which was stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd sign them both. Like they're
because I got yelled at on X, right? Years ago when I said, yeah, Jamar Chase is a great player, but they still should have taken Penei Sewell. Because
the tackle.
I'd rather have the Hall of Fame left tackle. Yep. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And,
I don't think he's playing left tackle.
You don't have to worry about the position.
Yeah,
he played right. He's great. Yeah.
Right tackle.
But
Joe Burrow said, draft that guy. They weren't dare going to go against Burrow.
No. That was his buddy.
What are you going to do, leave?
First chance he gets. True.
I don't know who the Bengals are taking.
But yeah, you're right though, Tobias, because Burrow got hurt rookie year, man. He got jacked up.
Yep.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
But he was outstanding this year.
Don't get me wrong, Jamar Chase is a good receiver. I mean,
yeah, he's a bad dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Come on, Goodell. Mike is the other way. Oh, hang on. We're gonna do somebody getting honored.
No, again. Oh, jeez.
Here we go. Shamar Stewart. That's Tobias laughing.
Yeah.
I forgot about him, Shamar Stewart. Yeah.
He looks the part, but he doesn't play the part.
Right.
I don't think he had 5 career sacks at A&M.
He didn't. He had like 1.5 each year.
Yeah.
It's crazy they have him as an edge because he's more of like a
interior guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what he is, but he's not an edge rusher.
Yeah, because he was a combine warrior. So he reminded me of going old school here. Remember Mike Mamula Who killed at the combine? He
Remember
still
that?
played there in the Western.
Mike Moore was us, man.
Combine warrior.
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Seahawks are on.
Kyle Bowler.
He's more like a
Kyle
3-4.
Combine warrior.
He looks like more of a 3-4 edge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can't be an edge rusher and have one sack.
They just took Isaiah Loudermilk in the first round.
I say it louder. Oh my gosh.
Loudermilk.
They re-signed him though again.
It's a nice suit.
Oh, there's Raj. Hang on.
Yep.
Hey, Raj is back.
He's back.
The crazy part is he only had 1.5 sacks a season, and they play a couple of tomato cans every year. That's the crazy part about it.
Yeah.
How you feel about the Dolphins pick, Raj?
I'm okay with it. Like I said, I really wanted Jalen Walker. That's what I was going for, him or Jahad Campbell, but I'm okay with Kenneth Grant, so we'll live.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if we're going to aim for offensive line in the next pick, though.
Yeah, it could.
Seahawks.
Wonder who the Seahawks need. I don't know what they.
Maybe receiver since they got rid of Metcalf. Maybe they go receiver.
Rid of Metcalf and Tyler Lockett.
Oh, they got rid of Lockett too.
Matthew Golden.
Golden.
It could go
Matthew Golden.
It could go Golden. That's
Yeah, I think Golden.
Yep.
Yeah. How are you a 4.5 40 as a defensive end only get 1 sack?
Amazing. I don't know how you only have 1.5. That's
You're
crazy.
an edge rusher, 1 sack.
It's like I was reading his NFL profile the other day, and one of his weaknesses is like has a puzzling lack of production for his athletic traits. It's like maybe he's just not good.
This could be one. Of,
A lot of guys in the NFL can run really fast.
could be one of these bust picks right here. He could be.
Maybe he puts it together. Maybe they have some plan. I don't know. But it just seems. I thought for sure he was going to be a guy that just kept dropping.
Well, they still have that Hendrickson too. That Trey Hendrickson.
Oh, yeah, they do.
But they didn't re-sign him, so
Nope.
like he's in contract, whatever. So I don't know if he's like here. For
Yeah, I
a
don't
year
know.
or what.
I think he's still. Like, I don't know.
I think he has one more year on his deal, but
Yeah.
they were trying to move him.
Yeah.
They may have tagged him this year.
Yo,
Do y'all see Shamar Stewart's dad right now? He got the Thanos charm around his neck.
Yeah.
I missed it.
No, I didn't see it. I missed it. Yeah.
Unless my cable's
must have
slow.
known.
Let's see.
All right. So who the Seahawks going with? Somebody's TV's blaring.
Who are the Seahawks picking now?
Who the Seahawks taking here? Receiver, right? Golden, right? That's what we said.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
so.
think Golden. I think you're right.
Or Igbuka.
It could be a Buka, but
What is he?
And
He's a receiver.
receiver Ohio State.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Mecca. Yeah.
In one trade, they just said that's nuts.
Yeah, until we get to there, and they move up to pick.
20.
oh,
Gray Zabel.
Yeesh.
Who is this gentleman? Oh,
Gray Zabel, a guard, North Dakota State. That's right where I had him going.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like the
How can we
Seahawks
forget about
always have a
Gray Zabel?
weird draft.
Like, I understand you're desperate to fix your O-line, but this is where we went.
what is that board game on the? What is that? Catan?
DSU. A little Grant Nelson love, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that where Carson Wentz went, or was it the other? Was he
Yeah, Carson
Oh.
Wentz. Yeah.
Carson
Yeah.
I think he was in DSU, yeah. And there were
And
Trey
Trey
Lance,
Lance,
right? Too?
And Trey
Yeah,
Lance.
Trey Lance. You know, Trey
Lance.
Lance is successful.
Very.
First round draft
Hey,
pick.
you got
paid.
number 3 pick money though.
Hey,
You got
that's
guaranteed
true. That's
third
true.
round, third
Hey.
overall pick money. So
That's true.
it's about what, 40 million, 38
You know
mil?
Yeah. You know the crazy part about Trey Lance? So from Minnesota, the Minnesota coach said, "Hey, we play safety." If the University of Minnesota doesn't want to make you a quarterback, that should be the red flag there, guys.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a big red flag. I'll say.
All right, so Tampa Bay on the clock, Tobias.
All right, who we got here?
Who's your call here?
I need defense because our defense was hot garbage last year. So I need defense, a cornerback, give me some pass rush help to give me, or even I know Jahai Taylor has some crazy medical, so we probably won't end up getting him. But I need a cornerback or like somebody on the edge.
Zara.
I was about to say, what would you feel they took Campbell here?
I'll take him. He's very versatile because we got to move on with Levante Davis sooner or later.
Yeah, he's got to be getting long in the tooth. They moved on from Devin White,
Like
didn't
35.
White, yeah.
Yeah, I hated that pick.
they? When they took Devin White, you mean?
Yeah, because I wanted to Josh Allen on the Jaguars a pass rusher, so I could find a middle linebacker, but I can't find a pass rusher, and it turned out he's a good pass rusher.
Yeah, he is.
Draft is such a wacky science, man.
Yep.
There's so much that goes into it. Oh man, Tampa 19. Who's picking at 20? Bronx.
Denver and Pittsburgh.
Denver.
He had such a North. He had the North Dakota State game too.
Denver don't need a quarterback.
Gray Zabel. Yep.
No. That's a North.
That's a Dakota boy.
Yep. Yeah, that's a Dakota name. Yeah.
Mm. Oh man. Steeler Nation on X is so divided on Shador. It's like
I'm surprised.
It's like Biden Trump almost the division of
it's
some people are like hating and other people love it.
Yeah.
I know.
I avoid Steelers Twitter in general.
Did you see where
Andrew Filipponi is not your first guy pops up in your feed?
Every other day, it's like first round draft prediction. He's predicted the top 96 prospects in the draft to go to the Steelers 21st pick.
Yeah.
Every day it's like, how would you feel, Steeler Nation? And it's like some other random guy
throwing shit at the wall until one sticks.
No, I know.
And then saying that you were right. Yeah, I got it.
I told you right
He's
here.
going to reference his tweet from March 4th.
That's how I live my life.
I just make a bunch of predictions. One of them
Yeah, just make it. Wait till that one hits and then ride that one out.
Yep.
Nobody wants to listen to me.
Hey, Bama got that transfer.
Yeah,
tight
the
end
other
from
tight end.
Troy.
Yeah, Brody Dalton too.
Yeah.
We have like 8 tight ends when they all get healthy.
I was about to say, man, we got a bunch of tight ends now.
And one.
Yeah, but we only had one. We only had one healthy at A-Day, so they felt like they had to go get one. But
the pick is in for the Bucks.
Don't know who the Bucks are taking.
Campbell, maybe?
As long as it's somebody on defense, that's all I care about.
Brown. I remember Ronnie Brown ran the 40 real fast, and then they took him the second overall pick. He didn't even start at Auburn.
He fucked.
He was a fullback at Auburn. He ran a 4.2 in the 40, and the Dolphins took him the second pick.
Gruden ran Cadillac into the ground.
The year where Aaron Rodgers sat there. Look at him.
Why did they have him going to the Dolphins and Falcons with two teams with quarterbacks?
I don't
still
even think
the Dolphins will draft
people
a quarterback in the later rounds, but we didn't need to use it for our first round pick.
No. What were you saying, Fonzie?
No, I don't even think anyone at ESPN makes these things. I think a computer just does it all. Like, these don't even make sense.
It's all Microsoft Copilot.
Yeah, it's like
So somebody wearing a big hat back there.
Oh, that's Gilly.
The Dolphins had a 49% chance
in the first round. Why would they do that?
I would take, because that was a Texas cornerback. I always forgot his name. Jade, I'm sorry. I would even take that Marshall edge also. Yeah.
Jade Barrett. Yeah.
Good call.
They keep showing him like he's going. He ain't going to the Bucks.
No way.
No, heck no, not with Baker now.
Oh my God, was that Tyron Lannister?
Oh wow.
What's that?
Wide receiver.
Ooh, wide receiver.
Bias.
Okay.
I can't even cuss right now, right? I want a defense.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Say what you
can
got to say.
Hey, they're
I'm
taking,
good, man.
they're
I'll leave it
taking the
alone.
Bengals approach of forget defense. We just gonna double down on offense and
They took
try
a
to outscore
Mecca.
everybody.
Wow, they took a Mecca.
Wow.
That was a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
So you want a defense? They should have taken. You thought they should have had defense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
we need corners. We need pass rush.
They didn't need a receiver again.
No. Offense was fine last year.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, offense was fine even after Godwin got hurt. So like I said, they're taking the Bengals approach, man. No defense,
Godwin,
all gas, no breaks.
Tampa Bay said we're just going to outscore you. We're not going to defend you, but we're going to outscore you.
Hey, Tampa Bay and Cincinnati need to be on the schedule next year. First to 50 wins.
And we already drafted a Washington receiver last year, Jalen McMillan, who was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's right. You had him too. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like a position of need.
Did Godwin? He's still there, right?
They resigned.
Yeah, they gave him money again.
Right.
Damn, Golden's still on the board too. That's nuts.
I wonder if Denver will go there.
What, for Matt Golden?
They could.
That's the first time I've seen Todd Bowles smile.
They don't have a lot of receivers either. They only
He hated that pick for real, huh?
Yeah, he had to get off. He was like, "That's it."
Todd Bowles got off the
They don't take
jeans
Andrew Luck again.
Just a moment. I'm Mike Greenberg.
Clapping.
They call me Greenie.
Denver's still on the clock.
Denver on the clock. Who does Denver take here?
They could go receiver, possibly.
Yeah, keep supporting Knicks.
Because they don't have, they have that Sutton, but.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. I feel like they've been trying to trade Cortland Sutton like every year.
They have been. They're taking a long time on their pick, too.
I know.
Worries me.
Come on.
That's what worries me. I mean, they ain't going to take a quarterback. I know that, but.
Man. I was pretty hyped when we drafted Najee, but this might top that.
Yeah, I was hyped then, too. But you know what, though? That was more of a kind of we knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
This one
I didn't think Shador would ever even come close to 21.
No, I didn't either.
I thought he would be long gone by 21.
He ain't going to be there.
I didn't think he'd get past New Orleans at 9. Because when I was looking at the draft order, I was like, nobody needs a quarterback after the Saints pick at 9.
Yep.
So if he gets past 9, unless somebody trades up, he's going to fall all the way down to 21.
Yeah.
You're reset.
Then I kept saying it kept showing that he could go into the second round. That's how bad. I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean,
We could move back and still get him potentially.
yeah, I mean that's possible. Usually teams drafting at the bottom of the first round aren't in need of quarterbacks.
No, everybody after this don't need a quarterback.
So I mean that's possible. Then you start playing roulette.
Yeah, but then that's kind of I don't know. I would just take
I
him.
don't like that.
If he's sitting there, just take him. No
That's what I'm
sense.
saying. If he's there, just take him while you can.
Man, Denver's taking a long time.
I could be wrong. I mean, the draft is such a funky science. He might be awful, and then next year we'll be sitting there going, "Can you believe I got so excited about us taking that kid?"
Then Tyler Shug will be drafted in the 4th round and be a stud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Will Howard's supposed to be pretty good, actually.
He's not awful. He just won a championship.
He's just like a classic low ceiling.
Yeah, almost like a Mac Jones. Like
he's like Mason Rudolph to me.
Like low ceiling, high floor kind of guy.
You just don't know. Like, you don't hear a lot about him, but he's. Oh, Denver's on to the last minute here. Jeez.
All right, the pick's now in.
Oh, finally?
Till a commercial break, though.
They went down to like within a minute. They almost took like every minute they had of that.
No, it took every second. Matthew Golden. Will Johnson's out there still.
Yeah, now it's
that running back from North Carolina, that Hampton. I've been hype around him.
They said he could possibly go for him. Thought I was a mock.
Come on, Denver.
Hampton
already.
Simmons. Who they got?
Ay, ay, ay. It's commercials. You're killing me.
Yep.
Who's this guy? There's Golden right there. Pittsburgh Steelers select Matthew Golden, wide receiver. Texas.
Well, you can tell. I can tell you this much: if they would the receiver, then Pickens is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd give one of these.
Give up for Pickens.
That's it.
I mean, the best you could probably get for him was maybe a second round pick. Maybe
You're not going to get anybody better for whatever you get rid of him for. So
yeah, but
you're not
going
to
put up with
unless you get a bunch of draft picks.
Is Pickens in his 5th year though? Is this where is he at right now?
Yeah, this
Fourth.
is
4th year, I think.
Yeah, 4th.
Oh, here we go.
What?
With honoring people.
Oh, again.
And he's back.
Yeah, I take a call.
We thought maybe you got upset over the pick.
I'd say we thought you were pissed about the Bucks pick. He said, "The hell with this! I'm out of here."
Yeah, another receiver. Whoop-dee. To quote Derek Coleman, whoop-dee damn do.
You got a ton of.
Somebody logged off so we could cuss and then log back in. So
I'll tell you what, Bucks got. They saw that tight end too. That
Who?
Tampa Bay. Don't they have that tight end?
Kate Otten.
Kate Otten. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a good tight end.
Yeah. He's good too.
I was about to say Cokee's a blocking tight end.
Jahdae Barron, cornerback, Texas.
Wow, is that who they took?
See, that's my. Hey, look at old Tyrion.
All right, is this Shador Sanders time?
All right, here we are.
Come on.
Black and gold is now on the clock.
Yeah.
Getting my terrible towel.
Get it waving. Get it waving.
even if it doesn't work with Shador, he did not trade up. It was pick 21. You can live with it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he's there, just take him. He's there. I mean, they need a quarterback. So
Yep. Yep.
I mean, it's.
And here you want
you. This should be an easy pick for Tomlin.
You should already be announcing it right now. Honest to God,
this pick should be in already.
Yeah.
As soon as they announced, I'd have been like, "Pick us in, put it in." What? What's the matter, sir?
Do not look on Twitter, guys.
Oh no, they didn't.
I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna flip.
What happened?
Michelle just ruined it. You're out. Why would you ruin that?
Don't do it. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
I'm going on Twitter now.
I'm not looking at it. I want to be surprised.
I'm live though. Like I'm live. So how is she that far ahead?
How did she see it already?
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
not
still-
updated.
She's probably looking on Twitter and like.
Oh wow! I mean, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Well,
Something happened.
This can't be good.
We got 5 minutes left on the timer.
If it,
I was gonna say it hadn't been updated
if it's
anywhere.
built,
Nobody's saying
nah,
anything.
it's probably one of those hoax accounts too. Yeah, because you got to watch out for those hoax accounts too. Those fake accounts.
Yeah, true.
The pick is in.
Is it in now?
Uh-oh. Jalen Milroe, let's go, baby.
Don't even play, Tobias. That ain't funny.
Hey, every highlight they're gonna show us him running.
It's bad. It's like goofball Tomlin sitting there smiling. It's bad.
I know.
In.
We don't have a second round pick either, so this is it.
Yeah.
Like,
You gotta get a quarterback.
Who the heck's on my phone?
So going to the Broncos is Johnny, the quarterback from Texas, and now the moment you made it fall and much point in the draft as it pertains to the first Steelers are on the clock. Last year, they had
Come on.
Oh, what's the pick? Come on.
Jeff's gonna crash out.
Jeez.
If they take a running back, I'm gonna die laughing.
I would not be happy with that. I mean, they need a running back at some point.
Yeah.
But not first round.
Round 3, just take one, whoever's there.
Come on. This
That's what we
is.
should do. They take it. They sweet ass time.
Yeah, he's really
Don't spoil it.
Come on.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yes. Yes.
Doing that.
Wow.
I'm very happy with it. I know no one else is, but
I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna.
I was pulling for
I'm
it.
not watching this entire season. I'm done.
Freaking
Damn it, dude.
I love it.
Here's the problem. What's your plan?
Another defensive tackle.
What's your plan?
We don't have a quarterback.
Stop. What the hell? Come on.
Defense has not been the problem.
You're kidding me.
This is interesting.
Come on. Sick
We
of
don't
that.
have anyone here around the
Anyone in the
Yes, and crack outs.
He's okay. Freaking Tomlin. He's an idiot.
Hey, Jeff's gonna cancel the whole stream. All right, stream's over. Everybody go home.
What did he play? Oregon? Okay.
I can't stand him.
This is
God
crazy.
almighty.
Our season is over now.
They're scenario taken. They need a quarterback.
That's
Still
insane.
hope, guys.
We can't. I don't know. We can't stop anyone either.
And
Tomlin, the
they're gonna have to
defense.
give up access to get around 2. They're gonna have to
Do nothing. You see floating defense, and it does nothing. They had the highest paid defense last year. They couldn't stop it. Nobody. Think about it. God almighty.
Dude, they don't have a second round pick, so how in the world they gonna climb up in round
Now
two?
you got to wait the third round to
We have
do
to roll
anything.
our dice next year on a quarterback. They're going Rudolph and
They're going to
Will
sit
Levis.
wide with Mason Rudolph. That's what they're going to do. So let's work with Mason Rudolph that we saw 8 years ago. That the guy didn't cut it then. God, it's unbelievable. He's sitting there. They don't.
Pittsburgh does not have a second round pick.
He's going to. Oh man, it's unreal.
You know,
Oh wow.
God dang, I can't believe it.
It's truly unbelievable.
Defensive tackle from Oregon. All right. Well,
Again,
Derrick Henry ran for 200 yards on Mike Tomlin's $1 billion defense, so we needed somebody on
let's
defense.
add another defense that ain't going to stop
that
nobody.
defense is tired.
What are you clapping for? Don't clap. There's
Oh,
Rooney
well.
over there. Yeah, you're clapping because you're an idiot too.
Had a chance to do something box office, but went conservative. That's the Tomlin way, so that's cool. I mean, we need defensive
You
linemen.
know who made that pick? Tomlin made it.
We need defensive linemen. It wasn't like we don't need defensive linemen, but we had the opportunity to really make a splash pick there. And and
I
Tomlin
don't
went
think
5 yards
Shador's a
out
splash
and 37.
though. Like,
Yeah, but they need a quarterback.
why do you
Yeah.
like just drafting a quarterback to draft a quarterback? Rarely works in my eyes though. Like
I
you're
don't think
drafting
that's what it would've
20th.
been.
Shador has a weak arm. He's all over the place out there. Like I don't see it. He's a
Whoa,
project.
weak arm. I gotta disagree with that. I don't think he
He's
has a
well
weak
below
arm.
average for
I
a
mean, he
first round
definitely
NFL
holds
I've
the
quarterback.
seen some of the seeds he thrown, but
Some of the
But-
seeds he thrown would be picks in the NFL.
I tell you what the problem is, right? Shador Sanders is a quarterback. Not saying he's great, but he's a quarterback. The Steelers right now don't have a quarterback.
Not.
They
They
don't
have
have-
the worst
just have
That's the problem.
by
that you
far.
can't
In
coach.
the league, they're the worst quarterback
Yeah.
in the league.
That's really the intangibles for me with Shador. Is what I was intrigued by. It wasn't so much that he was a can't miss. Like he checks every box, but he could throw well enough. He's got intangibles. He's a winner.
Yeah.
Fame
He
doesn't
won a
bother him.
W.
Money doesn't bother him. He's got
Even
that.
if you draft him, at least you have something
bravado.
to work with.
Right.
He's
right.
just got that
Yeah.
confidence, not arrogant swagger, but a confident swagger to him that we haven't had at that position since Ben was in his prime. And I just thought that was a perfect opportunity
That
to
was the
to
he
take
was
a big
sitting there.
swing.
There.
And if you whiff, you whiff. But if you hit, you really hit. But he went with the safe pick. Defensive tackle there is a safe pick. So Tomlin always goes the safe route.
But
So that's I could see that. I get that pick. I get it.
Jeff, here's my thing, right? I'm not a Steelers fan. I don't even hate the Steelers, right? So I can speak for this. If you miss out a quarterback on 21 and you didn't trade up for him, it's no biggie.
He was sitting there. It's not like he
It
traded.
was so bad on Pickett that may have scared him off.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Because if he had 21,
linemen's a safe pick.
those guys are
We
second
need-
round picks anyway.
We need the defensive lineman. I mean, it's a need pick. It's just not. It's not the splash pick I wanted. It's not the the buzz pick I wanted. But that's all right.
Well, because the problem is
Whoa.
they're so banking on Aaron
Go ahead.
Rodgers coming here. It's not happening. Dude. It's not worried about Aaron Rodgers. Forget about him.
I don't know what the plan is now.
That's the problem. They're thinking
They're
Aaron
not
Rodgers.
going to tank. Steelers don't tank. They'll do whatever to finish 9-8 or 10-7. So they're not going to tank.
Mhm.
Nope.
So I don't know what the plan is.
Yeah, I don't know. We have 5 comp picks next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, like I said, next year's class is perceived to be much better. If there's a guy in that 10 range, they could move up with relative ease, assuming they're 9
Maybe they
and 8
know.
again,
Maybe they
you
got
know?
their eye on somebody next year. Arch won't be wherever we pick. Arch will be long gone.
I think it.
Yeah.
I'm not high on Shador. I know you
Unless
guys
they
are.
tank it
so.
this year really bad. If
Yeah.
they tank it for some reason.
It was just a hunch for me. It wasn't. Oh, did you see what he did against so and so? It was just a hunch for me with him, and I just thought that he had intangibles that we haven't had in that position in a long time.
I agree.
Like winning intangibles, a winner there. Even though
he just
8-4.
I think like his mind's there. He's just he has a long throwing motion. He steps super far back in the pocket. Like
Yeah.
there's just a lot of fatal flaws there that people aren't propping up. He has moxie. Like I think he'll have flashes in the league, but I just don't see him as a long-term solution anymore. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, glad to be proven wrong.
Like I said, I would have.
I'm gonna be honest.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Now I'm gonna say like the Steelers. They remind me of my favorite basketball team, the Chicago Bulls. Just won't tank to reset. We keep being this damn playing game, get bounced and pick 13, and we don't know who these people are. We pick, and they pick guys who can't shoot. But that's what they remind me of. Sometimes you gotta tank and start over.
Right. He's just not getting bad enough to tank.
Bulls are okay being mediocre now. That's the problem.
Yeah.
What was that thing, Shelley? Mediocre Mike.
Yeah, I'm going to
All right.
I've had it.
Yeah, I'm not happy with
Yeah, because think about it. Bo Nix doesn't blow 81 away straight wise, but he's a good player.
He's good.
At least Denver, at least go. Yeah, you get the right system. Denver, it might be a playoff team year in, year out. And as a fan base, you can live with that. So you may do something in the playoffs, right? But a young quarterback gives you hope.
I didn't think Bo Nix was going to be that good when they drafted. I was like, I don't think he can be being good for Denver.
Well, who moves up and takes Shador in the second round then? Because we don't have a second round pick.
No.
Shocking. So we're out for 2 days.
Cleveland.
Cleveland, maybe. I think
in the division.
Pick him. They're going to take him. Yep, that's what's going to happen. They'll burn it. The thing is, he wanted to come here too. That's what's really disappointing.
Yeah.
He talked about it.
Who the Chargers going to take here? They could use a quarterback because the guy they have, I think, is hype.
They won't take
There's gonna be somebody on the line.
Yeah.
Or Mac and Golden, probably.
I feel like we're going to trade Pickens.
What's that, John?
I think we're going to trade Pickens.
They almost have to at this point now because they don't. You can't wait. You're not going to get anything in the third round. You're not getting it.
No other choice. They can't go second round and wait till the third round for a pick.
No, you're not getting nothing in the third round. You're not going to get anything. Nothing that you really. I mean, unless some reason Will Howard's sitting there or something, maybe.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Howard, there's Shug, there's Ewers, there's Milrow. All of them
are all hugs.
Aren't great.
His hairballs.
I'm surprised they didn't go after Geno. Geno's solid. I'm sorry, Pittsburgh. Why didn't he go after him?
Yeah.
I would have taken Geno Smith.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. They buy you some time.
There's the running back. They just signed Najee and then drafted Murray and Hampton.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
1-2. 1-2. What? I think he's better than Ashton Genty. Yeah, I said it.
The Packers are now on the fluke. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I gotta go put my son to bed. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right.
All-American last year, two-time final.
Oh man.
8 straight 100-yard games. Wow.
Where did you see that show? That you were like, oh my, you saw it like way early.
I got to know. Well, Kevin Adams tweeted it. He said, "Mark my words. I guarantee you, they're taking Harmon right now."
Oh, is that where you saw it?
And yeah,
He knew it too.
if they sit here, honestly, like I want them to take tickets at this point.
They're almost going to have to, I think, at this point. I hate to say that, but they need to garner enough. Got to get extra picks.
Thinking that they're going to get Aaron Rodgers.
Just forget him. I mean, I don't know why they're even thinking about him yet. He ain't coming here.
Well, if Aaron Rodgers ain't coming to Pittsburgh, he might as well announce his retirement. No one else is taking him.
Yeah, he's
No.
getting nowhere
I
else.
don't know what he's either just retire or that's it. I mean, move, go.
Yeah. Because he's cooked. I want people don't like you guys know, but people don't understand that guy's cooked.
Yeah, he's 42. That's it.
He doesn't move anymore. Yeah, it's over.
Achilles, he's out a whole year with Achilles injury. I mean, yeah. But sadly, the bad thing is that's the best that we have nobody else. So really, that would be the best they got. I mean,
yeah. And the reason Pittsburgh should start over, Baltimore has a stranglehold right now with Lamar. He's not good enough to beat them this anyway. So you might as well reload, let some of these old guys go, maybe trade TJ to get some picks. Because I think he's over 30 now.
yeah, yeah.
And you may be able to still get a first round pick out of TJ Watt.
I agree.
So
I think
that's why I'm like, sometimes it's okay to start over.
Yeah, I think it's time to just reset, just start all over again.
Well, and trade Tomlin to another team. That's what I would do. Also trade him. You can get a first round pick for him. He's a good coach. I think he's good for a team that you need culture. But I think Pittsburgh needs to reset all the way, and it's okay to reset because in the NFL you can bounce back like that in a year or two.
Horse in Pittsburgh, that's the problem. His horse has been ran. It's just too long now.
Yeah. So if you reset, though, you're getting rid of Tomlin, right?
I would, yes.
I'll trade him.
I would do that.
Yeah.
The Bears try to trade for him in all season.
Time to go, to be honest.
Oh, it is.
I agree.
It's
I think kind of reach that point where you're not getting any better, and that's kind of it.
You just keep staying mediocre.
Yeah.
The Packers pick anyone yet?
Not yet.
They'll always be good enough to make
Not
the
yet.
playoffs and never good enough to win the whole thing, and that's
Not
the
going any
worst place to
further.
be. Yeah.
Just talking about doing this.
They're not competitive when they get in. See, the thing I heard them also about making their beer, they're not competitive when they get in.
No.
If you want to, you're competitive in a young team, so you might as well reset.
I agree.
Like they don't even like make
Because
it.
they're always stumbling in, and so it's like no matter how good they are at the beginning of the year, they're bad by the end of the year.
Yeah,
They
they're
stumble
so
into the
bad.
playoffs and then they lose their first game. So.
But I don't understand like what their thinking is. They went from a quarterback room last year, Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, to Mason Rudolph and Skylar Thompson. How did you go from that?
I thought they should have re-signed Fields for that.
With
For just
the
20 million?
defense that's ready
I was
to
about to
win,
say that.
that's their problem.
Yeah, I thought
defense
two
is
at
ready
40
to
was
win now.
Fields.
The offense is never ever ready. You're just gonna waste it.
No, he just plays. It's all defense.
Yeah.
I thought two for 40 for Fields was a steal. I thought.
All right, quiet.
That was an easy.
Quiet. Really?
That's what I was thinking, Jeff. Like, just keep him and just see what happens at that cheap salary for 2 years.
And if he's terrible after year one, just cut him.
Fields wanted more money.
Yeah.
He wanted
They're
out.
giving him the Jets deal easy.
Mhm.
No, they kept thinking, oh, Aaron Rodgers will be there. We'll see him.
They're about to announce the pick. So, yeah. May not even go round one then.
What's that?
So Shador might even go round one. He may tumble all the way out.
He's not.
He's quarterback unless somebody trades up in.
Yeah.
And why do that?
Let's say, why
You
do
know?
that? There's no point. He's going to fall, so there's no point.
Just read something.
Mhm.
Eagles are trying to trade up right now to get
What's that?
To get who?
to get the pick.
I told you. Yep.
Somebody's TV's
Dude, they were smart. They're like, you know what? We got that now. We'll trade up again and get him. We're good.
Oh, you talking Cleveland?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, because they got those extra picks.
They got those picks from that other trade they just did earlier.
Yeah.
I'm mad now because I almost bet on DraftKings that Will Shador and Travis Hunter being drafted by the same team. I know I should have played that.
It might. It might happen. Honestly, I really do. Yeah.
Mhm.
Occasionally there will be some head scratching moments still with the involved development agreement. Super talented rolling guy.
All right. I guess I'm not going to make the pick. They're just going to keep doing drone shots of Green Bay.
Yeah, probably.
Drone shot, anyone?
God, who wants to go to Green Bay?
When you get to this point in the first round of the draft, they give you drafts.
I guess I'm not going to announce the pick.
Oh yeah, they just keep saying pick us in.
Drone around.
Show another shot of the.
This is such a TV production. They're like, won't let him go out there because he's going to get ahead of the commercial break schedule.
Yeah.
So they're having to kill time with all these random shots of the crowd and hold Goodell backstage.
Oh my
Yeah. Yes. I give Nick Saban credit though. By watching draft coverage the past 2 years, he can tell he actually studies these players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's honest. Yeah, he said that a couple of times. The funny one was last year, Quinn Young Mitchell Saban said, "Yeah, we tried to get him in the portal." He died.
He's good for the Eagles. He was really good for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please give it up for first team all from two-time Super Bowl champion and Packers president and CEO Mark Murphy.
Who's it going to be for the Packers?
How about this atmosphere? It's unbelievable.
What constitutes the best draft in the history of the NFL after 23 picks?
No idea.
Oh no.
Just announce the damn pick.
Just announce the pick for crying out loud.
No, they've been dragging us and dragging. Come on.
It is a privilege to host this wonderful event in our community, particularly this great the leading team in the NFL.
He's not going to do it. Oh, good. Green Bay has a special connection with their fans. Let's take 7 minutes and talk about it.
Yeah, now they're going to talk another 10 minutes about.
Let's take 10 minutes to talk about the special connection Green Bay has with their fans.
Say the pick around.
Guys, we don't care. Let's pick the pick guy. He's finally doing it.
Alrighty, dude. We got it.
World champion. For the first time since
Matthew Golden.
They're picking a receiver.
Yep.
Yeah, they say 2002, there was a receiver. But to be honest, they've done a great job drafting receivers.
I would
Yeah,
have been happy with that. I would have been actually happy with Golden over that.
Yeah, I would have too.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
took
'cause
Golden
all
last
Pittsburgh,
year. Roman
I'm
Wilson
getting rid of-
didn't play him.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
They
Same thing
drafted
last
him.
year. They didn't play him.
All
So,
defense.
I love that jacket.
at least we
Look
know
at
they
that
have
chain.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at that chain.
At least we know they have to play the tackle, Harmon. At least we know they have to play him.
Yeah.
They can't draft him there and then let him do the Tomlin thing where he lets the rookie sit for like 10 weeks. And while we get obliterated at that position, and gum chewers over there with his arms folded. Yeah.
Dude, do y'all see that green room? Just like the inside of a furniture store.
Yeah.
Look at that chain, man. Yeah.
That's nice drip right there.
Yes.
Quiet, Zara. Booey. Booey, Zara. Booey. Booey.
Goodell with these power hugs, man. His head like shakes, you know. It's like, I wonder if Goodell was a little concussed there.
Yeah, my man won the best suit of the night. That suit, man.
I don't know. Travis Hunter pretty good. That pink jacket. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Travis Hunter must be a Bret Hart fan.
That's right.
There's another reason why the Steelers didn't take Schwarzenegger, because they whiffed on Kenny Pickett at that pick, and they're like, I don't want to do that again. That's the problem.
I honestly thought we might take him just out of fear since we passed on Lamar Jackson for a safety and then passed on Jalen Hurts for a receiver. Like I figure, okay, we're not going to pass on a possibility of a home run quarterback a third time.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's
oh, wow.
Defensively.
I don't even know where they go third round. I have no clue. No idea where they go.
They could go quarterback.
They may go Will Howard there if he's there. I would grab him then at that point.
Oh, the Rams. If I'm the Rams, I would take Shador.
Maybe. It might, because Stafford getting older. And
yeah.
Yeah, they have Jimmy G and Stetson, so
yeah,
they need someone out there.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Yeah, Stafford's like 37, 38, like that.
36, 37. Yeah. Yeah.
Bad back, too. It's just one hit away.
Yeah, now home to them. I'm with Penny, his grandmother, and Alicia, his mother. I watched you pray throughout the night. You've been praying, answering prayers now. How does it feel? It's amazing. It's amazing. It's been a long journey from a little kid on. You know, we stay challenges. We've had challenges.
The Vikings are going to go with.
Praying.
They might. They won't take
superstar, but we have
Maybe, I don't know. Do they need defense?
Nah, they got. If they need defense, but remember the Vikings, they got to see what they have in J.J. McCarthy.
Right.
Talking to that crowd and said, "That's my baby." What is this? Man, it's amazing. I cannot explain this. I'm so happy, so proud of him, so hard of the work, the hustle, the grind. I'm just overjoyed. I really am.
Well, gentlemen, I think I have to step out of here. That's it for me for tonight.
Michael Q, man. Thanks for joining us, Big Mike. Love you,
All
dude.
right, Mike.
Nice meeting you.
See you, man.
Have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one. See you later.
Nice meeting you.
Yep, you too.
Hey. All right.
What is it like to stand here and put all these Packers fans?
Man, it's a blessing. The offense always working in here.
I knew he had a grill this route too. I knew it.
Leave studio.
When the lights were bright, how long did that here in Green Bay?
That's what you should expect from me, man. You know, I'm a reliable target, and you know, I get over anywhere on the field.
There he goes. All right. All right. The Vikings are on the clock. I have no clue where Minnesota go with this.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm thinking about this Shador to LA Rams thing. That whole concept. That could be it.
Where's Stafford? Is he not? Is he free agent?
No, he's 37 though. He's an
Yeah.
old.
Like, he's just old.
Yeah,
But didn't they take old dude from Georgia to back him up?
Stetson Bennett?
Yeah.
Stetson
Yeah, but
Bennett's there.
Stetson Bennett's old too, isn't he?
Dang,
Yeah.
Jimmy G's done it.
Yeah.
He's already like 28.
And he missed, I think, most of
Going to
last
be-
year for what, mental health or something, right?
Yeah, he went to rehab for alcohol and Xanax or something.
Donovan
Which is sad.
Yeah.
Gar,
From Ohio State. Okay.
I would never knock an offensive line pick.
Man, you're not kidding. They're not very sexy, but when you ain't got them,
Trailer alert.
They make up 20% of your roster.
Hold on.
boom, here goes Shador right here. The Giants just traded up.
That's the door.
There's Shador.
Shador. That's smart. That's smart by the Giants.
Okay.
Yep.
Because the Giants got a high second round pick too, so
They
you know that can sweeten the pot.
You think they go Shador here?
Carter and
Yeah.
Or a quarterback? Maybe not Shador, but a quarterback. They traded up.
Yeah, probably a quarterback. You trade up for a quarterback, and
yeah,
I don't think it's Jackson Dart because I ain't gonna lie to people else do it. Jackson Dart runs a Mickey Mouse offense. I'm sorry.
Is it Dart?
He does.
Shador?
That's
They're
one
taking
that
Shador, I think. Shador in New York City. That's box office.
Yep, it's gonna be Shador.
Yeah,
and they need box office in New York.
They don't have. I think Jameis signed a 2-year deal, but they don't have another quarterback after this year under contract. So
yeah,
makes sense.
Jameis may be a good guy to mentor.
Yeah. Because Russell Wilson is there, but Russell's there for the year. But that's the thing though. You don't even have to play Shador this year. Let those two guys play.
That's my problem. Like the Steelers couldn't. The Steelers would have to play him right away, and I just.
Yep.
He's polarizing.
Yep.
Like, yeah, love him or hate him. I'm not huge on him, but
and that's why I didn't want them taking Milroe first round because I was always out on him. But I was like, if there's an NFL quarterback in that young man, do not go in the first round because first round picks don't sit no more. You throw them out there. Sometimes it might be best to sit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Had Kenny Pickett gotten taken in the third or fourth round, it would have been a completely different trajectory for his career. Same thing with Milroe.
Yep.
Milroe goes in the third round or fourth round, you got a grace period. A couple years, you can let him learn. If you take him in the first round, he has to play this year or next year. And Milroe's a 3-year project, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Milroe has a high ceiling. It's just a question of whether they can squeeze that out of him if he can reach that ceiling.
Right.
I think he'll benefit from coaching too. I mean, Bill O'Brien wanted nothing to do with him.
That's true.
I thought Tommy Reese kind of figured him out a little bit, but he's only there.
Cleveland takes him there, and Tommy Reese in Cleveland.
Last year I don't think was a great fit. I think
They took Travis Hunter for a reason. Hey, we still got 9 wins out of it.
Yeah. I mean, I think they'll be better this year with a full year under DeBoer. Grubb's obviously, and that's huge.
You got Malik.
I don't know how long Grubb will be there.
Yeah. He's going to be there for a little bit, I think.
I hope so. I mean, 2 years.
The NFL thing ain't going to work out now because he got picked.
Yeah. He'll go back. He'll go back to Bama, build up his resume a little, and see what happens in a couple years, and see what he can do.
Yeah,
I was shocked he got fired to begin with. To be honest.
Yeah. It was a blessing for Alabama, though. He got fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was an easy.
And that he doesn't have to go worry about sniffing around.
Yeah.
That was an easy phone call.
Oh, I think it's Shador here. Has to be. Jackson Dart, right? gonna be Jackson Dart, is it?
It could be.
I'm pretty sure Twitter knows.
Yeah, 'cause
already.
people keep talking about. Oh,
I'm not
yeah,
as high.
'cause
I'm not
people
very
keep
high.
talking. Well, next year. Yeah, players don't tank. Remember New England? They were going to pick the number one pick. They lost. They won the last game before. These
I don't
teams and
think
coaches don't tank, and people keep. Yeah, so that's why I think that if you get a guy this year, just go with it because you don't know how it shakes out next year. So we don't know if Arch is going to be as good as the media makes him out to be.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
not.
Hey, somebody just texted us and said Jackson Dart is the pick.
Yeah, I'm finna say Shador's still gonna be here.
We're still gonna be around.
Somebody in my group chat just said it's Dart.
Wow. Wow. That will all just be speechless. I mean, Alabama owned Jackson Dart. I mean, Alabama ate him up every time we played him.
Yeah.
So,
The Giants draft food going down. They've already taken that food part. Just stand up and watch the third overall pick. Now, they have Russell Wilson in their quarterback.
Why Dabo looking like that? No, he's about to update his LinkedIn profile next year. He's done.
I mean, seriously. NFL quarterback, huh? You look at that guy, you think franchise quarterback?
Nah, I don't see it.
Cam Ward was the only one I thought fit that profile in this draft, to be honest. But
Yeah.
this Tyler Shug kid from Louisville, everyone's really high on all of a sudden too.
Yeah, I've been hearing his name tossed out a lot.
Yeah,
He's
his
like
draft stock
25
rose a whole lot after
already,
the season.
but I don't know. All right, here we go.
Jackson Dart.
In the 2025 draft, the New York Giants selected
Wow. Oh my gosh. Wonder who the coach and GM for the Giants is going to be next year.
Yeah. They're not beat.
I mean, they got rid of Saquon Barkley, drafted Daniel Jones, and now have drafted Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Whew. The Rams are on the clock. I liked what y'all said earlier. This will be interesting. The Rams take Shador here, maybe.
Yep. I would just take a young quarterback because they're going to be too good next couple of years to be in that position.
I never would have guessed that Dart would have gone before Shador.
I saw something earlier that they were interested in him, but
I just
any
feel
team
like
that needs a
Dart.
quarterback's interested in every
Yeah,
quarterback. Like,
I just feel like if you stayed in the second round, you were still getting Dart.
I agree.
Oh,
Yeah, he's still
the Rams traded pick.
The
So
Rams.
Atlanta, that doesn't matter. Yeah.
Who does Atlanta want here?
Will Johnson, maybe?
Another quarterback?
Shador? Yeah.
Shador Sanders here.
Yeah. That'll be great.
EJ Manuel, there's a blast in the past.
Oh, geez, yeah. He was a
First
Steeler
round pick,
for
EJ Manuel.
Woo!
like a day.
Does Atlanta get no? They I was gonna say, do they get John Campbell or they just got Jalen Walker?
They need both, actually.
What do they do with all the hats they get mailed that the teams that don't pick them? Does somebody put them back in a box and take them back?
They end up in Cambodia or Bangladesh somewhere.
Yeah.
Bangladesh.
You'll see some kid on TV.
Yeah.
Cambodia.
Hey, Hey, you'll probably see some kid out there wearing a Notre Dame national championship T-shirt.
Yeah. I always wonder when you look at these draft rooms and all the people at the houses and stuff, like how many of these people are really close to the players? Like, you know, you got people sitting on you in the couch, but all the people in the background, like, who are all these people?
Yeah.
Oh, they got the extended family of the extended family there.
Dude, you remember us from second
Fourth
grade, bro?
cousins.
Yo.
But dark for Utah, so that's probably all first cousins and family.
Oh, that's true. He is Mormon. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You have big families.
They need to go ahead and cut first cousins college. It's over. Such cousins.
Yeah.
Take the cap hit. Oh wow, they got the second draft pick and the third round pick. Yes.
Yeah. They traded like 3 picks to get Jackson Dart. That's amazing to me.
They're about to say he was not going to go anywhere before then. Who would have taken him that high?
There's certain teams that are just always going to be bad.
Yeah.
I think the Giants.
I forgot the Giants technically drafted Phillip Rivers.
That's right. Yeah.
He was better than Eli.
A lot of people are better than Eli. I don't get the hype on Eli.
Yeah.
He made 2 throws in his career, and that's the thing is a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
James Pierce Jr. from Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah.
They traded.
They're building up that defense.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I like him.
It's a good pick. Yeah.
Because I'll take a flyer on the edge all day.
I mean, you need him.
Yeah. He actually had production, unlike the Shamar Miller kid.
He did. And he's fast. I mean, he's really, really fast. He's.
So does Baltimore take Jihad Campbell here?
What's surprised me? They say Jihad has some medical flare up.
Really?
I saw that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with Will Johnson. Apparently, Will Johnson has like an ankle or knee issue that teams are concerned about, which shocks me. I thought both those guys would be top 15 picks. But.
Mm-hmm. Saban just say he got cleaned up his run deep playing the run. So that's what I'm talking about. Saban's honest. You know, I appreciate that.
Always has been. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He got eviscerated for all when he was opposing all the NIL stuff. It was like if you just let this loose with no rules, you have problems. And then 2 years later, everybody's like, "You can't do that." He's like,
the same fan base that was endlessly ripping him is now like,
yes,
up in flames about what just happened.
He got eviscerated when he said that.
He never said he didn't want players to get paid. He just wanted rules and what people. I peeped this at early on because I was like, NIL's a trick bag. The schools aren't paying the players. The fans are paying the players. It's like with Nico, right? For example, Tennessee doesn't pay him. It's the collective that paid him. So the collective said we ain't paying you no more. Tennessee cut you. That's between him and the collective.
Yeah.
And now he took a pay cut to go to UCLA.
Worst team, worst offense, worst
conference, California taxes.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
The play was to transfer in a winter portal.
Yeah. And then his brother went out there with him too. So I didn't really get all
that. They're both about to get sued by Tennessee and Arkansas too.
Yeah. He must have got the same agent that Ricky Williams had, Massapie, I think.
Oh,
That's right. But yeah,
Why would Jalen Milroe go to the draft? Why would he think he was going to be a first round pick? That's just,
that people said in the second round, but he also said his teammates off. But yeah, I wouldn't have gone first day.
I wouldn't have gone first day. No, I mean, come on.
Because Baltimore doesn't need a quarterback. Saw them a trade. Detroit obviously doesn't. Washington doesn't, obviously. Washington needs defense. And Philly and Kansas City, if Philly going to take best player available.
Got to get the ads in.
Memphis is whooping up on OKC.
They finally showed up because I was about to ask him what was John Morant be playing next year.
Oh, 77, 51 and a half. Jeez.
Yeah.
But you guys know what that is. That's the old NBA. The home team is down 2-0, 0-2, whatever. They got to go ball to the wall in game 3. They'll win that one, and they'll lose the rest of the games in the series. A gentleman's sweep. You know how this goes.
OKC in 5.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So it's my son's birthday tomorrow. So after this pick, I'm gonna have to we're gonna have to wrap up because I gotta help my wife set some stuff up for little man's birthday tomorrow. So
we said happy birthday.
I will. He'll be 11. So
happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Not cool, but growing up on.
Happy birthday!
Roger's 62nd birthday was this past Sunday.
Oh, good for 62, Raj.
Appreciate it, man. My back just went out again, but I'm making.
Oh, my neck. My back.
Frozen.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off myself, man, and go ahead and take
Bush Light.
Yeah, I probably am too.
Get off here, but hey, you guys have a good one, guys.
All right.
See you, brother.
See y'all.
Hey, you guys have a good one, man. Take it easy.
All
right, man.
All right.
Everybody sign
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.
All right.
Yeah. Happy birthday to your son, yeah.
buddy.
Thanks, Tobias.
Thanks for letting us stop by, man.
Absolutely. Thank you, Herb. Thanks, everyone.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it's just me. I'm announcing Baltimore pick and then bidding adieu. My Steelers didn't take Shador. Maybe it may work out better. I was really hoping for Shador. Thought that would be a kind of a box office pick, give us a little excitement, a little pulse in the program, which is severely lacking in my opinion, but hey, can't win them all. So let's see who the Ravens. I was hoping Jahad Campbell went here. Ooh, Malachi Starks, Georgia. We lit him up, but that's all right. Anyway, thanks anybody in the comments. Thanks for everybody that's still tuning in. I can't believe there'd be anybody still watching, but if there is, thanks for tuning in to our our fourth draft coverage, first round coverage. Sorry we can't stay for the whole time, but life calls too. So until next time, roll tide. Thanks everyone. Let's see here, and we is outie.